ファミリーコンピューターに夢の大冒険ゲームスーパーマリオブラザーズ。秘密の力で大きく変身。地上に地下に海に空に次々に展開する不思議な世界。スーパーマリオブラザーズ。ますます燃える必殺のカンフースパルタン X。
Si estás en busca de un grupo donde se pueda hablar de videojuegos, series, anime, cine, música, tendencias o lo que quieras, República del Pixel es la elección. Nos puedes encontrar en www.republicadelpixel.cl.
Ahora la aventura continúa. Ya apareció el nuevo álbum Salo de los Caballeros del Zodiaco. Los Caballeros de Atena han librado batalla y ahora enfrentan su principal desafío, la batalla final. Nuevas aventuras, nuevas imágenes y nuevos concursos donde podrás ganar figuras articuladas, bicicletas y un impresionante póster gigante. Nuevo álbum Caballeros del Zodiaco, la batalla final. Colecciónalo y disfrútalo. Es otro álbum Salo.
En el canal de Guaflito se viven muchas cosas en stream.
¿Cómo? Y te cuesta hacer un clip de esa cuestión. Hubo una fiesta en mi barrio, llegó Don Gato, llegó el gatotón, llegó el gato feliz. Gatotón, se tira peo.
Déjame tomar aire. ¿Sabes lo que pasa con Parmalat?
¿No?
Los productos Parmalat están en Teletón.
Pero el 2022 se viene con todo. En este 2022, Guaflito sigue con lo mejor de streaming de juegos retro y modernos. Algunas cosas que podrás ver son Mario Kaizo, Mario Maker, Nintendo Switch y Xbox Series, entre otras sorpresas más.
¿Y cómo puedo saber cuándo son los streamings?
Pues te recomiendo seguir a Guaflito en sus redes sociales, donde suele avisar cuando hará streams.
Ahí está.
Esto te va a fascinar. Ahora tu vida está más excitante.
¡Me mató completo! ¡Me mató puto completo!
5 segundos y listo. Mira mi huevo. No es bueno, ¿ok?
Piscanos en YouTube y Twitch como Hazard TV.
Para ordenar.
Este es Lada. Y hemos invitado a GetBile para que lo vea y lo muestre a su manera. Sólida y resistente carrocería de acero. Y efectiva suspensión independiente. Un muy amplio y equipado interior, con todo para el confort de 5 pasajeros adultos. Y con mucha seguridad. Tracción delantera, potente motor y fidelidad a toda prueba. Lada, sin duda un gran auto. Entonces, ¿por qué pagar tanto más por cualquier otro?
Si me quieres ver jugar golf en distintas consolas, puedes hacerlo en Tú eliges, yo sufro, la sesión favorita de Monet. Recuerda que puedes elegir tus juegos favoritos de distintas consolas como Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64 y muchas más acá en Tú eliges, yo sufro, todas las semanas en Retro Gaming Plus.
Se cayó el sistema, teclado, ahora no funciona el teclado por la así no se puede trabajar.
Relájate, ya llegó la mejor entretención de internet, Tecno Gamer on Wheels. En nuestro canal podrás encontrar videojuegos, tecnología y autos. Nos puedes encontrar en YouTube, Twitch, Facebook e Instagram como Tecnogamer on Wheels. También nos puedes encontrar en el grupo de Facebook La República del Pixel.
¿Quieres recordar los juegos de tu infancia? Entonces no te pierdas los streams de Adonis Retroplay, donde verás juegos retro de Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, arcades y más. Pero también jugamos juegos más actuales como Valorant, GTA V, entre otras sorpresas. Te espero en mi canal de Twitch. Encuéntrame como Adonis Retroplay.
Apruebo.
¿Hicieron autogol, weón? Me estoy weando. Ah, quería hacerme súper.
Puta que anda pingón este conche su madre.
Andamos mamadísimos hoy día.
Bueno, nosotros también rescatamos joya, así que weón. Estamos, venga la reunión, soltamos joya. Así somos los hombres de verdad, pues bueno, como vos que te quedas dando vuelta con 2 vasos, pues.
Morroso, Julio.
Oh, es shiny. Oh.
Oh, Maco.
¡A reventar!
Cacha.
¡Vamos!
Ocupé la pera.
Ayúdame.
¡Conche tu...
No hegemonicemos las corridas, por favor. Me corro.
Streams todas las semanas en el canal de Twitch y YouTube de Benlayongeart, donde se juega retro, Nintendo y juegos modernos de Xbox Series S y PS4. Dale a follow, suscríbete y activa las notificaciones para no perderte ningún stream.
Las culebras son peculiares. No, ya se me olvidó decir antes, pregunta seria.
Hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 gente. ¿Cómo están? Esta es una transmisión random que estamos haciendo hoy día. Ya que tenemos un tiempo aquí hoy día hasta ahora. Espérenme, chiquillos, vamos a darnos aquí. Vamos a estar viendo unos videitos de unos canales que me gustan a mí de auto. Algo diferente para no estar jugando siempre. Vamos a sacar los lentes. Y eso más que nada, pues, si llega gente, llega, es una transmisión random, salió al azar. Si llega alguien que pase a saludar. Solo eso, partamos. Nada más que decir, sin nada más que decir, esperando que estén teniendo una buena semana, chiquillos. Día martes 13 de septiembre del 2022. Se vienen las fiestas patrias luego. Estaríamos por ahí haciendo algo, una transmisión cortita por lo menos, para ver cómo va su 18 a todos los chiquillos que se conecten. Y no sé, si me escuchan bien, se ve mal la transmisión, ahí me avisan. Vamos a parar la música y nos vamos a ir al overlay. Y ya tenemos este videito aquí listo, que dura 14 minutos. Lo vamos a echar una miradita, ¿ya? Vamos a ir viéndolo. Este es de Night Trade, del canal Night Trade, es un canal polaco que me gusta a mí, de Polonia. Sí, que hablan sobre autos. Vamos a ver qué tal este video, que yo no lo he visto. Vamos a estar reaccionando a estos videos.
A couple weeks ago we got invited to Ireland by the Drift Games boys. They said there's a big drift event coming. Ademas is organizing it. There's many people coming from all over the world, so they invited us as well. And today's the day that we are... And today is the day that we're finally leaving to Ireland.
Pongámoslo de nuevo, ¿ya?
weeks ago we got invited to Ireland by the Drift Games boys. They said there's a big drift event coming. Ademas is organizing it. There's many people coming from all over the world, so they invited us as well. And today's the day that we are. And today is the day that we're finally leaving to Ireland.
Irlanda. Installing a car in Ireland.
But randomly, me and Buki, we got the front seat with a lot of space for the dog. It's so comfortable, man.
Ah, tiene cualquier espacio el avión, qué buena. Ahí está jugando un juego de tren.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin. For the local time is 5:35. Please remain in your seats with the seatbelt secured.
Okay, so we made it to Ireland.
But no one is picking up the phone, so we don't know what we're doing.
En la raja viajar y conocer los lugares.
If they're just here, it's quicker if they just walk through.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell them. Hi, man, you're okay. Hi, Sam. Hi.
Sam,
Hi.
Hi, yeah.
You're right.
We're taking you up to Drift Games.
Yes. Marco, there's no Range Rover. There's 2 Range Rovers for us.
Yo, that's two Range
Rovers. Two Range Rovers.
One guy came up to me and he's like, oh, two Range Rovers there.
Shotgun.
Dos Land Rover para ellos. O sea, en vez de un auto le pusieron dos.
I thought you were going to turn up in a Corsa or something.
Bueno.
You know?
Yeah, that's more like our kind of thing.
We're not going to do you dirty like that.
Yeah.
Would you like a drink?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm a here as well. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Drift Games.
Sheesh, we're finally here.
Made it.
Let's see the boys.
Oh my days. Yo, look at this.
Yo, look at this.
Coming in style, no?
Yeah. ¿Y la traducción?
Hey. You okay?
¿No hay subtítulo acá?
Was the trip nice?
¿Viajaron de noche?
Hey, just
Cacha,
look at this.
su miata. Oh, qué rico el taller, qué lindo. Qué lindo eso.
Man, that's great. I just see it in real life, it's just so crazy. Wow. Hey!
Sería genial tener un tele. Un 240Z, un Miata NA, un Supra, un Silvia, o un Zephyro, Lexus, Silvia, otro Miata. ¿Y ese? Otro Silvia, otro Miata. Cha, ¿cuántos autos tienen? Tienen como 10 autos. Yo tengo 2 todos cagados. No. Qué lindo.
Explain.
Are we live? Alright, so I was thinking about my voice, Sam, right? He's such a lovely little man, and it's very cold here in Ireland, and I was worried about his well-being, and I had to make sure he stayed warm. And well,
and I know he loves this one brand of cars, you know.
I know
he loves so much.
He just loves this brand so much. I wanted to make sure he
Hey
could represent it
Yeah.
properly. So from China to America, and now America to Ireland.
Wait, bring it to him. Don't show him. Don't show him. Let's go. You know, this guy is your best friend right now, you know.
I just wanted
He
to make
thought
sure
of you.
you were warm. So I got you your favorite.
Do I need to stand next to it?
No le gusta Audi.
You're so nice. It's just
No, put it on, man. Put it on. It's cold in
I
here.
cannot. I'm full dirty. I cannot put it on. No.
Put it on. Look at it, look at it. I got you the nice one too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you bring it especially for me?
For you.
No nie, no musisz to założyć.
Very nice and very proud of you at the same time.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm gonna edit this video so I can cut it out.
Nope,
You know?
no you can't.
I'm gonna edit it then.
Ale tego nie wytniesz, tutaj śliski temaci.
You spin for
Se van a dar un polerón de Audi. Ya no le gusta la marca Audi. A él le gusta Mazda,
The
parece.
thumbnail is ready.
Tiene un Mazda, le gusta Mazda.
Ish.
Okay,
It's
so
game
we left
live.
the hotel here. I guess that's gonna be end of day one. Let's check in.
Let's check in.
Okay, good morning. We have next morning. Just woke up, ate breakfast, and now we're gonna go to the truck. And today I think is a practice day. I'm gonna see my car. Let's see how it goes. Look at this. Yes.
Look at this.
So wait, Boogie, you're driving, yeah? Yes. That's gonna be your first time in
the wrong side.
Good luck.
Thank you. So, okay, clutch is on the right.
And accelerator is on
Está equivocado.
Yeah, because it's the other way around. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Está conduciendo del otro lado. Yo nunca he conducido del otro lado.
Okay, so.
No lo he hecho tan
So it's
difícil.
2.8, right?
Yeah. Feels nice. Drives right.
Like E30 engine.
Yeah, and
Just
then left.
much more heavy. Mondelo Park. Yo, that is super sick.
Mandela Park.
Whoa, were you driving barefoot all the time? Yeah. My days, this guy.
I love driving barefoot.
Sheesh.
Estaba conduciendo sin zapatos. Qué
So we
lindo.
are at Mondelo Park. We're still pretty early, so there's not much going on. The guys are setting up the racetrack. They're preparing the cars. They're bringing the cars still here. This is my car for this weekend. I'm super grateful for Drift Games boys that they sorted me out with the Miata. Let me show you one issue that I have with this car.
You don't really reach anything in there.
This is Josh's car, and Josh is very tall, so they cut out the floor here, so the floor is flat, and they screwed his seat all the way down and all the way back, so he can sit comfortably.
Está muy lejos el auto.
I'm not the shortest, but I'm not the tallest as well. So my position at the moment.
And also you cannot even see out of it.
Yeah, my side is literally on the level of.
If you look like this.
Yeah.
Le queda grande el
So I
auto.
don't see much in front of me, and also I don't reach the pedals. But we have a plan. We're gonna put some padding on the seats and behind my back, so hopefully we can make my position a bit better.
Ay, la butaca está fija, no tiene riel para moverse.
And yeah, I'm really curious how it drives. It should drive like my Miata, handling wise, because you know it's still a Miata, pretty similar suspension setup and angle. But I don't know about the turbo, because I think I never drifted a turbo car before, like properly. Today we're gonna have a couple hours of practice, so I can go on the track and feel comfortable with the car, and hopefully we find a common language and be ready for tomorrow's quali. So that's actually gonna be my first approach to championship drifting in
Competition style drifting.
Yeah, competition style drifting in someone else's car, turbo, that I never drifted, and on a crazy track like this.
And you have only 3 hours today to try it.
Yeah, good, no? I win.
Yeah, I think it will be fun. I'll film a bit today how you are practicing.
Que dice que tiene 3 horas para
This is
practicar.
our pit.
En una pista que no conoce y en un auto que no es de
We
él.
have our own pit for the car, and just feels unreal, to be honest.
All the big people around us.
Yeah, so this is our pit, right? The neighbors.
Los
I don't know
vecinos.
if you know the name.
James Dean.
I think he can drive.
I don't know.
Nie gadajcie tak.
Esto no puede ser verdad, se le quedaron allá adentro.
What are we gonna do now?
Pajarón.
Teraz na 4 powinno się udać.
Don't mind some Polacks trying to get into E46. Nothing to see here.
O!
Ale nie, Gobla, tu mi musisz odchylić.
That's why we got this, no? Because you expected something like this will happen.
I expected you guys would mess it up, so I got you a car that's just wrapped.
Nice
You can
one.
wrap over all your stealing marks.
Nice. Bájalo,
Yes, it's on.
no me pasó una vez, menos mal que fue fácil abrirlo. Yes! Yo! Hey! My guy, thank you, thank you. Qué rico el niata. Voy a poner overall. Qué bacán la experiencia. Esa agua tiene cualquier potencia porque está quemando caleta de neumático. Así se llama el canal que estoy viendo por si acaso, ¿no? Estamos robando contenido. Viéndolo en vivo, reaccionando a esto. No, qué lindo. Está con paneles planos y todo. En las puertas.
He cannot do that on in-brake, I think. He need to fucking send it full sending because but he's not used
Igual tiene fuerza ese mierda, anda bien. Okay, so I think that will be it for today and for this episode. The car drives very nice, it's just I'm not used to driving turbo. I did some runs that I am happy with. Obviously not perfect, not every zone was clipped, but now the car is gonna get back to the garage, they're gonna check it, and we're gonna be back here tomorrow. It's gonna be a crazy amount of people here. We're gonna be...
Porque mañana habrá una gran cantidad de personas, así que firmaremos carteles, nos relajaremos aquí tratando de hablar con todos, tomando fotos como unas 7 los medios y luego un poco más de práctica con el auto.
For now,
Vamos a ver, porque esta es la primera parte del video, porque parece que está el otro video del evento.
Good day, people on the internet.
Vamos a la segunda parte, a ver. La segunda parte es... Este creo que es. Festival, LZ. Night Ride.
Starting from the morning, it was super rainy. The forecast says that it's gonna rain all day.
We are driving from the hotel to the racetrack.
Manjalo, no Mandala.
There was a big traffic.
There were many people on the gate, also lots of super nice cars.
Good morning, people on the internet. We're near Dublin, Mondella Park. The event is just starting, day 2 for us already. People are slowly getting into the event. There's cars already parked. We just got here, need to get Miata sorted. But I think we have a bit of time just before that, so we're gonna go around and film a bit of cinematics to show you the cars here. The Irish scene is so far looking pretty nice. Very, very different to what we have in Poland. And when we're coming in, we're looking at all the cars and we're like, that's a ping ting, bro. Anyway, yeah, let's go check the whole place out.
Van a dar una panorámica de todo el lugar. A ver, veamos qué. BRZ, qué lindo. Mira un Toyotita al lado. Silvia. Hoy está bien preparado. Tiene que ir. No, pero está brutal eso. Un RX7. Un S2000, una ondita. Oh, su Civic.
Okay, Marek, so what's there in that box?
So Boogie did a very beautiful poster for us that we're gonna sign on this meet and
muy
greet.
hermoso para nosotros que vamos a registrar en este encuentro.
We have a whole box of it. So 2 weeks before the event, the Drift Games guys asked us if we have any poster or anything that we could have for the meet and greet sessions to sign on. And we didn't have anything, and we saw the ones that they made for Jimmy and other people. And we're like, okay, we need to come
Dijeron
up
que
with
está
something
ahí, que
very
tenemos que
quick.
pensar en algo muy
And we
rápido.
definitely did. So within few hours, we came up with this beauty. There's a lot of Japanese writing on it, and most of it we don't really remember what it says anymore, probably some random stuff. There's many things written here, but the
Unas
most
cosas
important
aleatorias, hay
thing
muchas cosas
is that
escritas aquí, pero lo más importante es que el CD está.
here. Boogie, I never thought I'm gonna say
Pero muestren el
this
cartel,
here,
por más que lo mueven.
Thank you. I'm proud for your work, really.
Oh.
I'm actually super happy with this.
You guys so cute. So we just finished our briefing, and I'm terrified, to be honest, looking at the expectations and how professional and technical.
Mirando las expectativas y cuán profesional, técnico y detallado es todo. Eso. Pero mi primera parte voy a ser suave y tratar de no girar. No enderezarme, no chocar contra alguien.
And it's cold Asian, man.
No está mal, hace frío, hombre.
Now we're gonna
Hombre
get ready
asiático.
for the meet
Y ahora
and
nos
greet.
vamos a
I
preparar
don't
para
want people are gathering
conocernos
out
y
there. They're
saludarnos.
gonna come, I think,
En el
from
momento.
there or somewhere there. As we were setting up for the meet
Creo que
and
desde ahí en
greet,
algún lugar mientras nos
session,
preparamos para la
our
sesión de
pit,
encuentro
we saw
saludo a
the huge
nuestro,
line of the people that
en
were
nuestro
waiting
pit
to
vimos
get
una
into the
enorme
pit
fila.
area and see Adam, Jimmy, and Drift Games guys, and the rest of the cool people that came to the event. And the support was really crazy because even though it was raining so hard, the weather wasn't the best that specific day. Still, the amount of positivity that we had was crazy. People were standing in the rain and they didn't even care about that. They just
Sí, pues
wanted
estaba
to see
lloviendo, con la
everyone.
lluvia
It was a
más
really pleasant
derrapa más el auto.
And we're gonna do meet and greet with
Puede
our
que se te
top
vaya o
quality
no lo
posters.
controles bien.
With mustache, you know?
Yes.
Like your mustache, because my mustache.
Mustache.
Like, you know. And it's still good, okay?
It was also funny to see how many things we actually signed.
Hoodies, t-shirts,
Phone cases.
Car parts.
the rain was heavy, the weather was really shitty, and people were standing in the line. The line was so long. After the meet and greet, we started preparing a car for the practice. We also had our own mechanic, and normally we do everything on our own, changing wheels, fuel, all of that. We had mechanic, and if you tell the guy, Mister, something is broken, and he's like, okay, I fixed that, and you go somewhere and you don't need to worry about it. That was like, what the fuck?
Que tenían mecánico, antes lo hacían todo ellos. Más artesanal.
That's a nice number you have there.
420. Falken.
It was 2 or 2.5 hours of practice and it was raining all day, so for me this car was already super aggressive and I wasn't feeling comfortable in it. And if you add rain conditions to that, that's super sketchy. One time when I was sitting in a car on the start line and I see on the left hand side it's James Dean's Eurofighters pulling up, and I was like, I was looking at him, I was like, am I gonna go with this guy with the pair? And we did. He went first, I was behind him. Crazy experience.
Okay, we are after today's practice, Saturday practice. Wet conditions and very tricky. I had 3 rounds.
complicado.
First one I spun out, second one was so-so, third one wasn't that bad.
La lluvia, donde está el piso mojado.
After the rain, we started walking around and watching all the cars. This scene is mad. Chasers, R42, R44, everything on air. Some of them were static, like ton of Corollas, RX-7s, Silvias, all the styles you want.
Incluyendo todos los estilos que desean. Algunos Chandra, algunos Sporters, algunos bajos, algunos un poco más altos, que no recomiendo, pero aún ahí está bien. La ceniza es barro. Qué rico ese RX7 rojo, weón. Vamos a ver. Mira esa maravilla. Mira ese ensanche, weón. Qué belleza. ¡Qué hermosura! Toyota. Mucho japo, mucho japo. Pam, pam, pam. Integrata y me salió al lado. GTR. Otro GTR. Oh, Silvita. Mira ese Evo. Tanto donde estaba participando en algo que se llamaba el Rey de Irlanda, por lo que había algunos vagabundos irlandeses y duendes por alguna razón, y estaba compitiendo en el Rey de Irlanda, Algeria. Estábamos súper felices. Que también pudo participar en el evento, tomó prestado Jack Show el BM. Cody lo hizo muy bien en esa competencia, especialmente porque no conducía ese automóvil antes. También el auto estaba allí y él literalmente se sentó en el auto y perfumó. ¿Esa guada dice? No, dice otra cosa. Luego lo invitaron a un encuentro VIP y saludarnos con Jimmy Oikes, Adams, Elsie, Colette. Y fue muy divertido al principio, iba a ser un poco oficial, sabes que todos vienen a tomar fotos principalmente con Adam. Así que al azar, Adam es un buen famoso de allá.
Randomly, I don't know who started saying that. I think actually it was me saying that the CD is included because, as you can see, the CD is on a poster, so technically it's included. So I started saying that.
Y comencé a decir que cada persona, más personas comenzaban a decir sí. Empeoró aún más y luego se salió de control cuando Adam apareció y me preguntó si el CD estaba incluido. Yo dije que sí.
All day, my ride's been telling people that there's a CD included.
Because there is. Look, I'm a man of my word, yeah?
Can you explain what all this means to my video?
There's a CD included.
Adam started putting
¿Hay un CD incluido?
stickers on random people's back. That was like so funny, and after he started doing that, we catch it up too. All random people who came there to see, like, you know, you're the huge fan of Adam LZ, and he put sticker on your back, yeah? After you go further, there is Jimmy. He put sticker on your back, and after that meeting, you walk out and all your back is in the stickers. After that, we started to go into Adam and putting sticker on his back.
Y ponerle una calcomanía en la...
He doesn't know. There could be a that guy still wouldn't find it funny right now. But it was
you know, Adam has many things in his life, but he doesn't have a CD that's included.
Ajá. Es como cuando le pegáis una calcomanía en el colegio, así, pateame, jaja, en la espalda. O empújame.
Next day was really big day, especially for Sam, because he was actually driving seriously that day for the competition.
Today is the main day.
Hoy es un día principal y veamos cómo se ve.
We had a very nice breakfast in the hotel and
Tuvimos un buen desayuno en el hotel y salimos directamente a la pista. A ver, vamos a ver, ¿qué tal? Con chalas, pues mira esas calcetas. Las dos diferentes. Ah, pero el solcito ahora, vos. Ese día fue especialmente estresante para Sam porque solo tenía que conducir con todos los pilotos de primera clase en el mundo.
It's a big stressful day for him, but I think he really did well.
Sí, pues tiene que driftear con pilotos más pro y una hueá más organizada, igual estaba nervioso.
I felt this feeling, you know, in my stomach that I feel when I'm stressing, and it wasn't stressing about, you know, the driving and drifting. It was stressing about the kind of being there in front of the public because there was thousands of people and
Que había miles de personas.
I knew that there's going to be parade, that I would have to be
Y
in
sabías
front
que
of
iba...
everyone, and there's going to be some
Tenía que estar al
interviews and
frente.
stuff. So this is what I was the
Claro,
most,
mucha gente, tenía que estar al frente, entrevista, la presión de hacer un buen trabajo. Oh, giró. Ahí va.
So the quali was
Así que la calidad fue de una carrera cada uno.
Basically it was 32 drivers anyway, so everyone
Básicamente eran 32 pilotos de todos los modos.
went into top 32, but we had to do one run each and judges were obviously giving points for
Claro, por la cantidad ya que hay en el top 32, pues si son 32 que hay último. Obviamente está dando puntos.
All the way from Poland. It is the night ride guy, that he never ever driven in competition before. He said he didn't even know what a clipping point was on Friday morning.
And also never driven a turbo
Los novatos.
as well, used to that naturally aspirated V8, and of course he's been flying in this little MX-5 this morning. This car in so fast, so capable, and you know what, I'm loving the drive.
Ah, pero el loco es seco igual, pues weón, mira cómo derrapa. Ah, ese fue.
You know what, we talk about Super Lap being all or nothing, and it really is just that. These guys giving it absolutely everything.
Oh, ese video el palacho.
They only have that one run to get it done. They know they're in the show, so they're gonna give it their all. They are not holding back one bit, and when you're not holding back, things like that can happen.
I went a bit too hot. First corner I did.
Por empezar cosas como esa, pero fue un poco demasiado caliente en la curva. Lo hice perfectamente en la segunda. Fue demasiado ancho. Aceleré. Claro. Con auto que no conocí, más encima incómodo de la posición de manejo y en una pista que no conoces y con la presión, difícil. 0 puntos. Después de la calidad hubo este desfile que estaba preocupado de la mañana. Los 32 autos iban uno detrás del otro frente a la gran tribuna pública. Ah, pero derrapando.
I was very nervous. When I got in my car, I saw the guys, I saw Marek and Bozo, and I felt better straight away, and I think it went pretty smooth.
Now this is a big moment because this young man here has never even competed in a drift event before. You came over from Poland, we fooled you into thinking it was just a practice day, and here you are on the toughest grid in the entirety of Europe in a borrowed car from Josh. How you feeling, Sam?
Yeah, I was sitting in my car back then, I was like, what am I doing here, man? All of these amazing drivers, the great car you gave me, getting used to it, and first time Ireland as well.
¿Cómo se va a sentir para cagar, pues?
So the guys from Night Ride are a little bit nervous. You know what's good for nerves? A good cheer. Guys, give it
Chenado y
up
nervioso.
from Night Ride!
straight after parade, it was top 32. So that was
Así que inmediatamente después del desfile estuvo entre los 32 primeros.
you know, in pair with someone. So my opponent was Jack Shanahan, and he's British drift champion, Irish drift champion. You know, he's a pro.
Campeón británico que deriva.
I really don't have any chance against someone like him. But I still wanted
Realmente no tengo ninguna posibilidad contra alguien como él, pero aún así quería dar lo mejor de mí, así que hicimos la primera carrera que él lideraba. Y a continuación tenemos a Jack Shanahan.
Until Friday morning.
No, well, I'll tell you what, one man that does know what a clipping point is because he's eaten up a few of them in his day. It is Jack Shanahan, the man in that white S14 with the V8 underneath the bonnet. And he is going to come in over
El Suecia 14 blanco.
And Sam Lechevich is going to have a task on his hands here. But he has been steering that little MX-5 like no other. What a driver, what a car combination. Absolutely love it. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. Can he take down Jack Shanahan? We're about to find out.
In front of his home crowd? Hey. Don't insult these guys. Here they go through the gears, over the hill they go. Shanahan starts to put a healthy lead between him and Sam Lechevich already as Shanahan fires in, storming through outside zone 3.
I was trying to keep up. Obviously his car was much more powerful and he's much more skillful. So I was going through the corner, you know, full send, full throttle. And then in the middle of the corner I felt like a power loss.
En medio de la esquina me sentí como una pérdida de energía y yo estaba a piso y fue que el auto hizo como ¿sabes qué? Por un segundo y luego recuperó la energía, así que la primera carrera fue bastante mala debido a eso porque me enderecé. No, ese loco, el del Silvio. El inglés.
Jack was behind me. First corner, boom, very nice.
Son 2 o 3 pasados, ¿no?
Second corner, I felt the same issue again. So when I straightened out again because of the power loss, he was so close to me that he actually hit me from behind.
The night ride driver, he fires, oh! Shuts the car down as Shanahan gives the back bumper of the MX-5 a little rub, takes it off. Sam Lechevich gets
Le pegó de nuevo, le sacó el parachoque, güey.
contact again across the line.
And that was it. It's a bit shame that the whole weekend the car was super reliable, there was no issues whatsoever, and then this one moment that, you know, was the
Claro que cuando la practicó el auto no le dio ningún problema y ahora le dio problemas.
We had some issues, but this is how it looks. This is drifting, and I really had super lot of fun, actually more than I expected.
Jack Shanahan down in front of the grandstand, and Sam Lechevich, I think there's going to be a smile plastered all over his face, because when in your wildest dreams would you get to battle against a guy like Jack Shanahan in front of a packed Mondello audience?
I'm down here with Sam. Sam, that was awesome. So I gotta say straight away that you and a bunch of friends started making car content in Poland in a small little shed. You guys don't
En un pequeño cobertizo, ustedes no hacían grandes cosas lujosas, tienen proyectos simples y se divertían derrapando. Luego los llevamos desde allí, trajimos aquí y los pusimos frente a 20.000 personas en un parque en un auto que nunca conducido antes en una competencia, nunca he hecho antes como fue la experiencia buena. El lugar fue increíble, pasarlo genial, me encanta la escena irlandesa, los autos son hermosos y desearía que pudiéramos quedarnos acá y ver más, pero seguro sobre el auto creo que me cortaron un poco la gasolina en ese momento, por eso estaba enderezando al final y no podía tener la energía, pero creo que así fue increíble la experiencia y muchas gracias por invitarme. El loco tuvo problemas con el auto. Puta, se le cayó el parachoque 2 veces, weón.
I'm proud, man. I'm proud. Our boy.
Nuestro chico. Los locos igual lo apoyan caleta. Ah, calmado, Qué rico ese. Oh, qué lindo el auto, weón. Y al lado hay un 86. Oh, qué qué belleza. Un RX7 blanco. Tiene su buena pantallita. ¡Oh, qué lindo! Festival, Death of the Best. Mira ese trueno, weón. De Silvia S15.
Okay, so I guess that would be it. And now the people leaving, we're chilling in the garage here. Yeah, super tired and actually speechless of what's going on here.
At the end of the event, when all the people started to leave, we
Al final
waited
del evento,
inside
cuando
the
toda la
pit
gente
to let
comenzó a irse
people go,
esperando
and
dentro de
then
los
we
pits
would move
y dejar ir a la
upstairs, have
gente y
a
luego
big
subir a la
meeting and
escalera y
then
tener una
that
gran
was the day.
reunión.
There was really a lot of
Y
people
todo eso
trying to
terminó
get
el día.
to the back
Realmente
of the
había una
garage,
gente
where they
tratando de
knew
llegar a la
Adam and
parte de
everyone
atrás de
were.
los garajes donde
We
conocían
had
a
to
Adam
come
y a
up with
todos.
a
Tuvimos
plan
que
how to
idear
get
un
him out
plan
of the pits without
para sacarlo de los
getting
pits,
torn by all the people that were still
sin que
walking
toda la
around.
gente que todavía
So
caminaba por el
Adam
lugar
put
lo,
a different hoodie on,
lo
he put
asaltara.
a
Así que
higher
Adam
jacket
se puso una
and
sudadera.
a tire over his head.
Y neumático.
After that, there was an after party in the pub on the
Después de
track.
eso hubo una fiesta posterior en el pub de la
But we only
pista.
had, one
Fuimos
beer
allí,
and then we went to sleep because
pero
we
solo
were
tomamos una
super
cerveza y luego nos fuimos a dormir porque estábamos súper cansados. Claro, además porque estábamos súper cansados.
Do I have anything on my mustache?
Okay, good morning, people of... I'm actually not good at this. Marek, can you make me an intro, please?
Good morning, people on the internet.
We have Monday morning, we had a good sleep and we woke up. We're now gonna grab a coffee and go to the racetrack
Vamos a tomar un
again.
café e ir a la pista
Because we have one
otra
more
vez
day
porque
before
tenemos un
flying
día
back to home tomorrow.
más antes de volar de
They told
regreso
us that they have
a casa. Mañana y nos dijeron que tienen
things around
algunas
the track
cosas
that
geniales en la
we
pista
can show us. And also the boys are gonna have
que nos
the
pueden mostrar, y
MX5
también
that I was
muchachos van a
driving
tener un
to spend some
MX5
fun
que
around the track. So
era
there is
conduciendo,
this
solo
green
divertirme un
random
poco en la
shed
pista,
right
así que
there
hay un
outside
piso verde al
the
azar.
track. And they've said there's something interesting inside.
Yeah, so the guy who owned Mondello Park passed away 3 years ago. This was his private motorsport collection. Not a lot of people get to see it all the time, but today we got the keys and we go check it out.
Jeez. Let's go see what they have.
I hope for E36.
Entiendo, pero
The next day,
Mañana una colección de autos.
Dave showed us special shed, which is located on Mondello, and that was mad.
Sneaking in through the back door as well.
Oh.
My guy has a bit of money. Yeah.
There were Indy cars, NASCAR cars,
Le Mans 24 cars.
Some rally cars.
There were so many F1 cars from different generations.
Some of them still running for the races.
classic cars. There was one car that have 3 miles on it.
Whatever you think of, it was there.
I was like, dream, really.
It's just a random shed from Ireland. Random shed, right? It's great.
Qué rico.
And there's some legit F1 cars and even legit NASCAR cars. Look at that. Okay, nothing interesting here, no? So let's go. Yeah. I don't know why you even...
Let's go get a 1.6 Miata and go around the track.
Is the CD in here?
CD is not in here.
For me, Boogie and Bozo, the Monday was actually a bit of a more chill day because we got to drive the Miata that Sam
Más
drove,
chill.
but not in a competition scenario because we just had a part of the track that was empty and all of us could just get some action with it, and for me it was the first time driving something that serious.
So I also had opportunity to drive the Turbo Miata, which Sam drove. It was very grippy. The
Turbo
drifting was
Miata.
pretty fun though, and the car was really fast. It's very short, aggressive, there is not a lot of space for me to move.
For me, driving Miata was super strange because it's so short, super aggressive, but it was a really nice car.
And as you may know, I don't really have the best reputation of drifting. Yeah, I just keep crashing all the time, but I'm learning, I'm getting there.
Estoy aprendiendo, estoy llegando allí conduciendo algo como
Really
esto fue.
crazy feeling because the speed was way bigger than what I'm used to, but I felt way more confident and
Que el loco dice que está practicando, o sea, no es tan bueno para el drift como yo.
It would do whatever I wanted to do.
So when the boys were having fun with MX5, me and Boogie we went to film drift
Boy
games.
y Boogie fuimos a filmar juegos de deriva.
Those cars, especially the
Ese
silver
auto
one,
especialmente
was
plateado.
really something else.
Era realmente otra cosa. A ver. Qué lindo la pista.
What's up, my name is Dave from Drift Games. We're a YouTube channel from Ireland.
Mi nombre es
And we like to build some pretty cool cars, travel the world, checking out other cool garages, and we also run a lot of events like Drift Masters, DLZ Festival,
Espérenme, me estoy perdiendo.
stuff like that.
Cállate un rato.
And what's up, my name is Dave from Drift Games. We're a YouTube channel
Drift
from
Games, a ver.
Ireland.
Vamos a buscar ese canal. Vamos a buscar el tiro. Vamos a buscar aquí. Drift Game. No. Games. Aquí está el canal, no lo conozco. Vamos a suscribir. Qué lindo, tienen un Miata y un Corvette.
We like to build some pretty cool cars, travel the world, checking out other cool garages, and we also run a lot of events like Drift Masters,
Muchos eventos como Drift
Festival,
Master,
Games
DLC,
Bash,
Festival
and lots of
Drift
other
Game,
stuff like
Batch y
that.
muchas otras
We're
cosas.
a crazy
buenas,
bunch of
como
guys
ese.
who are really passionate about cars and drifting, and these are my PS13s. So this is a very famous car. This is the Spirit Ride demo car that they used to launch this particular style of body kit from Japan. This won Best in Category at the 2019 Tokyo Auto Salon. It was then sold to the UK, and I chased the guy who had it for a very long time. He had ideas of bringing it to lots of shows, but he was also a car builder, and he also didn't want to touch it because it was so perfect. So I wanted something I could bring to our merch stand at the shows, show how cool some of the culture in Japan is, and having a very iconic car here was always a big attraction for us. So we bought it here, and it's a crazy 400 horsepower. It's got a 150-piece pike cut exhaust, all the goodies from every Japanese tuning shop done absolutely perfectly, and I absolutely love it. The only thing we've changed on that car ourselves is the rear carbon roof wing, and everything else is as it was in the Tokyo Auto Salon. We actually had a bit of an incident with one of the side skirts on this, and we wanted to color match it, and unfortunately we stripped the car down. It can't be color matched because there's so much flake, so many different pearls in that car, that every time you take a sample and try and match it, it's a completely different color. So it is how it is. We can't really use it to its full potential of drifting it around like we want to, because if we break anything, we can't match the paint anymore. So it's a bit of a showpiece, but I think it's cool just to sit in the garage or bring to shows, and we love the thing. Oh, this thing can still rip tires. It's got 400 horsepower.
Tiene 400 caballos. Mira tú, con 400 caballos.
So what happens when you have one car that you think is perfect and nobody wants you to touch it because it's such an icon is that you go and buy another so that you can do it yourself. So this PS13, the red one, I bought from a guy in the UK, had a lot of the engine work done, but we decided we wanted to make it look just as crazy as the other. So we bought a set of wheels that were way too big for the car, and we built the car around the wheels. So we had to do tons of camber, tons of suspension work, we had to cut a lot of the chassis out, and get 75mm overs all around, and the right tire size, and it fit, and then the car drove. And we brought it to its first show, and nobody looked at it because the other car was so low and this one was low but not as low. Then we decided to put full airlift, air suspension on the car, and now the two of them sit together, and this is the first time they've ever been finished and shot together in this video. Yeah, if you want to see the whole process of how we built the red one, you can go to the Drift Games YouTube channel. We build a lot of cool cars. We're kind of into stancy stuff, but we also have pro competition cars as well. So these are kind of showpieces. Then we have more streetable cars that kind of we drive every day that are quite cool. And then we have some like old school classics, like we have a V8 Datsun 240Z, and we got our pro cars, which are a Corvette V8 and an MX-5.
240Z con un V8, un Corvette V8 y un MX-5 que le encanta por la noche.
I'm sorry if I'm not as enthusiastic as I usually am today, because we have had the wildest 5 days leading up to the LZ Festival. It's been the biggest undertaking of my career. We only decided, Adam and I, to do the event 8 weeks ago, and we got 25,000 people. We brought drivers in from all across the world. It was the craziest event, I think, ever in Europe, maybe, for drifting. And it was about bringing a ton of personalities alongside the best drifters in the world, mix them all up in a bowl and see what happens, and bring a ton of cool cars in there as well that people have never seen before, and make it a proper show. So it wasn't a competition, but it was also all about putting smiles on faces, making sure people are pumped on drifting, and we enjoyed it. But it's really, really tough. We're now at the day after, we're cleaning the whole track up, and the boys came down, they wanted to do some shoots on the cars, and we said, well, if you're here and we're here, let's go do some burnets, let's have some fun. I just want to say a big thank you to Sam and all the boys at Night Ride for coming this weekend. We put him in at the deep end and threw him into a competition, his first competition, against the best drivers in the entire world in a car he's never driven before. And for me, he did himself proud. He learned a lot over the weekend, and I think the boys had some good times. We're all about making memories at Drift Games. That's what our channel is all about, is having good times and smiles, and I think we got a lot of those this weekend. So I want to thank them. And if you guys are a fan of Night Ride and the antics that they get up to and sort of the unprofessional nature, well, we kind of do the same over on Drift Games. I think that's why the two crews gel so well. Sorry guys, that's all the time I got. I got to go back and tear down this whole event. It's been a crazy week. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you check out the Drift Games YouTube channel, and hopefully we'll see you guys in Poland very soon.
And that was it. Ireland 2022 LZ Festival, probably the best event I've been to.
Festival LG Iceland 2022. Buen canal este de Nike, a mí me encanta. A ver. ¿Qué más tenemos? Tenemos este video que yo estaba viendo cómo iba a terminar este Supra. Este ya lo vimos en el video pasado. Ahora está poniendo la...
¿Cómo?
Ah, pero este es del GL Automotriz. Yo pensaba que era del Garage Tuner. Garage News.
And sí.
A ver, ¿qué tienen de nuevo?
What's up guys, welcome to today's Drift Games vlog. I'm here with Jimmy Oakes. What's up? We're on the wind down from the LZ Festival. We hope you guys checked it out online or in there in person. Thank you to everybody who showed support. It was an awesome event.
It was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. We're still on the come down. We're like, did that really happen?
No, we were completely crashed.
Yeah. So we decided then to go film tons of drifting and tons of cars, and now we're like back at our shed. All the cars are back from all loaned out to everybody. They're all here. And I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys an update on where we're going next with the channel. What's the plans for all the cars? I'm gonna have to sell some because, as you can see, they don't fit inside the garage anymore. And winter's coming, they're like Game of Thrones.
Yes.
So we don't want anything to like be.
So Dave's gonna build a new garage and keep them coming.
Yeah, maybe. But
this video be cut short then.
Jimmy. So what we're gonna do is run through all of our cars. You can give us our opinions on them, and I'm gonna tell you guys which ones I'm thinking of selling, which ones I'm gonna keep, and give you guys an update on the channel because we haven't done this in a while now. Because
and let us know below which cars you think you should keep and which cars you think you should sell.
Yeah, everyone's gonna say this, just sell the Silvias because they want to buy them, but they're not for sale. Anyway, we'll start with the biggest thing. This. So we are gonna sell this. We're gonna sell our race transporter, 2-car race transporter with 2 beds, all Because we want to go a little bit bigger for next year and a bit more.
I even noticed this thing.
Yeah, it's like we call it the backdrop.
It blends in well to the tree.
Yeah. So Wayne's done all the work on this. It works really well. It carries all our cars all year. We just don't use it enough, and we need something a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking. I said everything.
He's doing a great job. Is that it?
No, but the thing is, I sell everything for what it stands me. Because I don't really need to make any profit. I just have to clear up some stuff. The van staying. Love the van.
That thing's sick.
Yeah, it's like the best thing we bought all year because it's fast, it's small, it tows the trailers, it's cheap to run, so that's staying. Blaine's car, staying. He's keeping this. I don't know what he's doing with it, but he likes it a lot.
Good color.
It is a good color.
Really good color.
He needs better fitment and stance and stuff, but he said he's getting there.
Yeah, he's got like the
granddad.
48-year-old dentist that just like the nice weekend
He'll
car.
love that.
That's what we call it, dad stance.
We call it dad stance.
Yeah,
it's like
there it goes, perfect.
So this, we built this car for night ride to drive. They had a ton of fun driving it. So this is a 318 BMW on the book if you're in Ireland. Converted to a 328 manual. It was auto, now it's manual. It's got a map on it. It's got a click tuning kit, BCs, Minervas. Lovely car. I drove it today. It's really nice.
It's got black interior.
Leather with all the black, no walnut, and it's got probably the most like overly complicated BMW like sat nav system I've ever seen.
Also no sunroof.
No sunroof. So this thing I think
Wait, hold on, is no sunroof common? And
I don't think people care either way.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing to you? Well, in the States, like everything's sunroof. Like on BMWs, you have to like request no sunroof in the States,
really?
so they're rare to get a slick top, as they call it. So
Slick top.
yeah,
I thought a sunroof was like an option, a good optional extra.
Yeah, well, it depends where you're from. So there you go. This one has no sunroof. So this car, we have nothing to do with this now. We left it for a year, and then we decided we're going to finish it. I think we finished it really nicely. It can go a lot lower, but there was 4 people and luggage in this, so we raised it a little bit all around so they would actually get anywhere. Brand new lights, everything works. It's a good car. I think I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell this one, and I'm looking for...
Are those Minervas 114 or are they 120?
114
Ooh.
with converters from 5 by 120.
Ooh.
So we put the Jap wheels on there. It works really well, and small enough space. There's good wheels on that. And they're all refurbed. So so it's a brand new wrap. Wheels are brand new. It looks dirty now because it was in the rain, but literally perfect brand new car for someone to take to shows or drive over the winter. And it's a 318 on the book. I'm looking for 12,000 euros.
You're just throwing prices out.
12. I'm telling these people because they might want to.
You're
buy
just
them.
making these up right now.
It's based on absolutely nothing apart from the figure that he's got in his head at that moment. You could regret it later on.
It stands me.
I see him think for 3 seconds.
I know how much every car stands me. Do you know that?
12,000 with Minervas on it.
Yeah, the Minervas were 2.5. So the rest of the car is cheap.
That's sick.
But do you do that with your cars? So you know what they're worth in your head?
No, because if I start calculating, I get sad.
depressed.
Yeah, don't add that up. All right?
I don't do it with the drift cars. The drift cars is like off the edge of a cliff. You're like,
God, no.
So yeah, that's
12,000
for
euro.
sale. Yeah. Oh,
You've been a really good like salesperson here. It's like good cop, bad cop.
Blaine is selling this. So this car needs a paint job. It's pretty solid. He has all the parts to make it work properly. It's a 91 reg, so it's only 56 euro to tax a V8, which in Ireland is like a big thing. And it is, I think it's like a 6,500 euro for this. It's a nice car, it just needs a paint job. So if you want that, 6,500 euro. This is like
DM Blaine.
DM Blaine. Because I want these cars out of here because there's too many cars. Josh, MX-5 staying or going?
Absolutely staying. It's all packed up for my surf trip.
Look at the surfboard. It's the most practical car you own, Josh, right?
Well, the sunroof, sorry, the roof won't go up, but hopefully it won't rain.
Rains. We're in Ireland. It's gonna rain.
Well, I just hoping it won't rain.
It's gonna rain. We're in Ireland.
It is rain. Yes. Keane's BMW estate. This is definitely staying.
This is a workhorse. This thing's sick.
He loves this thing. So that's staying.
I'm gonna sell this one. You ready? We have Gary's Mark II. It's a GX though, right?
GX.
It is a GX, but it's got a nice kit. Color match with the two-tone looks awesome. It's got some 19-inch T7R 2Ps. That's what they are. It just looks good. It
I
drives
used
good.
to own this car. No rust whatsoever. Full brand new paint job. Full sound system and Bluetooth and everything in it. It's just waiting for someone to buy it and put an engine in it.
20 racks, I think. 20 racks?
Yeah, 20,000.
20 racks.
20,000 euro.
Hit up Gary.
This is like one of those, you know those videos people do in Japan when they walk around pricing everything. But this is because we look at the guy get rid of stuff. So this is for sale. Very nice car.
I'm waiting to move to the... Sorry, not the Skoda. That's definitely staying.
Este canal es nuevo, no lo
What's the story of this one?
This?
Estamos revisando algo, viendo a ver qué sale. Se llama Drift Game este canal. A ver, vamos con el canal que me gusta a mí, que es Night Trade. A ver este.
Internet. The last couple of days we had weather which is
Vamos a subtitularlo.
literally raining every day.
Este es un canal de Polonia.
The changes that we applied last time. Firstly, the brakes are very bad at the
Ah,
front,
español,
so we changed the
me
brakes for
pasé.
the new ones. Suspension, the coilovers that we bought the car with, they
Este es un
looking
canal de
like
Polonia
garbage,
donde
so
hablan
we're
de auto y
changing
todo el
coilovers
tema.
for new as well. We're also upgrading the angle
Y
lock,
reparan y
inside.
hacen muchas cosas con auto. Y les
already
gusta también el
Let's watch
de
it
rápido.
first,
Así
yeah.
que veamos
It's
si
not
este,
really a
este video
change
tiene de
that's
rápido, tiene
visible
solo mecánica.
from the outside, so you won't really see this on daily.
Although,
But
Tiene algo de
I
rápido
think
al
it's
final.
gonna
Están
be
probando
although we
un,
have some parts coming,
un BM.
that's gonna change the look of it.
yes,
on the outside.
that's
But that's
different.
later.
That's like
Me gusta ese BM, el cuadradito, el antiguo, weón. Sobre todo si es coupé, 7 puertas, 64, pero mira la posición que tiene, es bonita.
as you can see, yeah, it's pretty old car, so it's been
Very
through
rusty,
its
very
things,
dirty.
yeah, rusty, dirty.
Oxidado y sucio, sí. ¿Cómo está Pablito? ¿Cómo está hoy día martes? Vamos a empezar a hacer streaming así de charlando también, de chatting, de conversando, de viendo videos. Para que no sea solo el canal de puro videojuego, para que tenga algo más entretenido, conversar con la gente,
Seen better days.
ver algo que les guste. En este caso estoy viendo algo que me gusta a mí, pero más adelante podemos ver cosas que le guste a la gente también.
Is that everything is out, all the old stuff, and yeah, she's gonna wash it now properly.
¿Qué le
Clean
sirve
all
la-
this. Just looks disgusting at the
¿Cambiar la
moment.
suspensión?
And then we have this. Gonna use this professional thing.
Novel.
Novel, my guys. Big up. Gonna do
What's the name of it?
underbody coating.
Underbody coating.
Bitumen.
I think it does.
Ah,
something
para revestir
with
la carrocería por
protecting
abajo.
it.
Es como.
Bozo
Aquí
calling,
se le
man,
hace
this
un
Halo.
pulverizado con petróleo.
No, you cannot buy another RX-7, Bozo. Come on.
Non stare, non le posso volmi.
No.
No da, no weź, ale takie fajne jest.
Okay.
W dobrej cenie.
Anyway, with that disappointment, let's get back to work.
Pressure wash it.
La van a limpiar.
Mark. I literally said try to not splash on me.
I thought you said splash on you.
No, I said try to not splash on me because I'm holding camera and you splash on me. Why did I just splash on me, man?
Splash me.
You said no splash on me, you splash on me.
I didn't ask you to splash on you. You said yeah.
I said please no splash on me and you splash on me.
Estos locos
Okay,
son de
so we
Polonia y
have
hablan en
the
inglés.
arches empty and we have them cleaned. Now we're gonna get them ready for painting.
¿Están en
so we're
Polonia?
gonna
¿En
take,
Polonia no se habla polaco?
all
¿O
the
ya no
things
se habla
that
mucho
we
polaco?
don't want to paint, and then we're gonna put a fresh coat, or actually 2 coats of this underbody sealant thing, and then we're gonna wait until tomorrow until it's dry, and then put it all together on the fresh parts, which is gonna be.
It's gonna be very crazy feeling because all of these boxes that you see, yeah, all of the 7 boxes or so, everything has brand new
Tiene
parts.
estos repuestos.
Which pretty much never happens with this car.
Or any car that we have, except your Miata.
Yeah.
That's the only car that was actually built with budget. Yeah. But still, all these parts were not crazy expensive actually.
Yeah,
They're
true.
pretty much one of the cheapest.
Basic.
But okay.
But new. Let's tape it and let's paint it.
EcoMaster, la polera. La van a pintar. La van a revestir.
If you
Ay,
expect
y
professional
la
job,
trae una pistola.
wrong channel.
O sea, se conecta la pistola como de
Wait, I might need gloves. The glove the air, but not the component. I think it might be stuck, maybe. Everything is coming through here. Look.
Oh no.
La tapa la pistola.
Oh yes, it was.
I see you fixer.
Oh yes.
Yes, we have
Okay,
a.
ready?
Let's do it.
Ese revestimiento es re bueno porque te quita los ruidos. Te silencia más el auto. Next morning.
Hello, mister.
Hello.
I need a table.
I had a table, but Boogie used it. He don't have a
Can you
table.
please fabrication a new table?
Fabricar una nueva mesa.
Yes.
Okay, so there's your table, but wait, we need legs. Can you hold?
Yeah, I hold as well. No rush.
Because you can't see much on it. Okay, quick presentation of the things we bought. Firstly, not very much exciting job, just a new brake pads. Secondly, we have drift knuckles from my guy Nippel, very known Polish drifter. Those are stock E36 knuckles, but they've been rewelded the way so the car handles better and has more turning angle. Okay, thank you very much, Nippel.
Nippel.
Next one, we're changing the brake pads, so we obviously need to change discs as well. And last but not least, best quality you can get. John,
bo G też zna tą firmę i on mówi, że to najgorsze gówno i oni to też kupują, to się John nazywa.
John. So now we have John in 30.
Okay, you know when you have a desire to have a BC racing, but you have a budget to buy
John.
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 Not the best quality, but new John coilovers.
Why? Wait, let me guess. Wait. Let me guess, it doesn't work.
Yo!
Okay, it works 50%.
Tuning shop.
Tuning! Oh, there is a nice Audi on there.
Man, the quality of those stickers, they say about the quality of the product.
Oh, qué buena la suspensión.
Double John. Oh yeah.
So, also we bought obviously
Pero eso es
new
para adelante, ¿no? Porque le falta la
ups and
suspensión
bearings.
trasera.
See, good table. Huh? I feel like Jimmy Oaks. No, new parts for my car.
Nah, I have a Jimmy Oaks t-shirt. I'm Jimmy Oaks. Welcome to my garage. Today we are fixing my FD. Putting John's in FD.
Yeah.
Shout out Jimmy Oaks.
Tan
My
buena
guy, big up.
a Jimmy Oaks.
Okay.
Boom.
Beautiful.
So this side is ready.
That in, that in. Every bolt is in. Tight.
Marek, what is wrong with our setup?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Boogie, what do you think?
I think it's good because airflow is like and cooling.
Yes.
That's the thing, it shouldn't be like this.
No,
Cooling should go like this.
No,
it's
no,
fine.
because airflow is coming here
Yes,
and
look.
cooling.
You're driving forward, yeah?
Yeah.
So airflow is going shoo,
Cooling.
and you see this? What I
So
just did?
we put those discs wrong. The right one should be on the left side and the left one should be on the right side. We didn't notice it yesterday. We're gonna swap them around. So for all of you that already commented that we put them wrong, okay.
Por lo menos se dieron cuenta, pues lo pueden cambiar. Las llantas sí son feas, son medio europeas. ¿Por qué le ponen esa lata? No caché. A la mañana siguiente. Veamos.
Yo, what do you say?
Good. How you feel?
I feel okay. So, the part of the video that we spend in a garage finishes here, and we proceed to the part where we actually drive. And I've noticed that since we bought E30 and it was 1 year ago, we didn't actually film any drifting with it because most of the time we went out and it was braking. So I think today is the day that we finally take it out for a spin and we can see how it drifts, how it performs, especially with the new parts that we installed. So there's this training in Czech Republic, which is not far from us. We're gonna take the Beamer to test it out, and we're gonna test my Miata to drift as well, and also Boogie, my guy here.
I will show you my super fresh wheel.
We picked up yesterday his old wheels from powder coating, and they look fresh and clean.
Le pintaron las ruedas.
Not bad. So Boogie's gonna drift this, I'm gonna drift my Miata, and Bozo's coming with the 30.
Muy bajo que tope el neumático, me gusta que quede ras, pero no que tope el neumático tan bajo. Porque queda el neumático muy metido dentro. Me gusta que quede ras. Mira mis llantas. Oh, son mis llantas. Buena, tienen mis llantas. Tengo esas mismas llantas con esos mismos neumáticos en el Miata. Ah, pero... Y son las mismas, pues. Claro que son las mismas porque son multiapernaduras. Con 414. Ah, pero a ver. Esa es otra. De otro color, otro tono. Me están copiando. A ver.
Okay, we just made it to Czech Republic. By we, I mean me and Marek. Boogie and Bozo, they still on the way. They're gonna join a bit later. Now we're gonna unload my car, and yeah, super hyped to drift. Actually, all the time I didn't really feel that we're going drifting, and now it kind of is getting to me. So I'm getting hyped and yeah, excited to drift this thing again.
Okay, so it's time to test E30. Bozo actually volunteered to go first.
We're gonna test. I am the stick, but you know me. Ja, chyba można. Czekaj, tak jedziemy się tam. Możemy tu jeździć? Można? Można. A!
Está metiendo caña.
Something is
okay,
wrong.
something
is not yes.
Something is not yes. It really stinks like petrol.
No.
So
anything?
basically, it stinks like petrol. Yeah. When you're driving, especially, and then it loses all the power.
In the beginning, you have no power, and after one corner, when you slide, you need to kick it like 5 times because there is no power no more. We don't know.
It's just so bad.
We took some time in E30 and we found out that really there is a fuel related problem. and it's pretty weird because when you go left, the car has power, but when you go right, there's no power at all. You go full throttle, and there's like, I don't know, 2000 RPM, and then the car is not accelerating.
I think the first thing though we should just change is fuel pump.
Handling is kind of okay. The car has a lot of angle now, and it's pretty stiff. It's much stiffer than before. Not perfect still, but much better than before. But yeah, we just want to make it ready for the winter because this car is supposed to be a winter street car, and it's finally the time now that
que lo mejoraron, pero
it
no,
should
le
actually
falta
run
todavía.
without any issues after a year of just standing and, you know, causing troubles. Right.
Okay, so the boys finished driving, they're chilling at the back, and I thought I might as well try it myself, see how it feels.
Bueno el auto entonces. ¿Y este de qué es? Vamos a comer cabros mientras vemos el videito. Hoy día tenemos un poco de sushi. Mientras podemos ver el video nos comemos unas piecitas de sushi. Ya que no tengo ganas de almorzar, vamos a comer esto. Sushi. Chiquillos, si están ahí en el chat y quieren ver algo, me avisan nomás. Y lo analizamos y podemos ver qué podemos hacer.
Okay, so Nissan did the Nissan thing and doesn't want to start. Ej, ale jak to? Nissan nie chce odpalić?
No, standard chyba, nie? Mocno po BMW engine.
For sale.
For sale. Ja mogę kupić.
Ah, so it's gonna start. After 10 minutes of standing on the main road, we found the issue. You know when you ask your friend to do electric job for cheap?
Yeah?
No, we did it.
Ah.
We did
When
it.
you don't want to pay your
Okay, so basically the wire harness that is going on the Defender was touching the wheel and got completely fucked. That's why the car doesn't start. But the boy's gonna try to fix it here. I don't know if they can do it, but let's see. It's not a bad place to have a broken car here in the mountains.
Right?
Where, down there? Or?
Right here.
Top.
No, I have the, you know, the little shit.
I don't think it's fixable right here.
Lavetka situation. I mean, Mans know a thing or two about the situations.
Yeah, but no, I actually don't, because this is not crushed.
Push that hamulec!
Jak tam żyćko?
Lekko, lekko.
Bugi?
Ja dobrze, życie mam.
Nice.
terminar, ¿eh? ¿Lo arreglaron? Subscribe for more.
Good morning, people on the internet. I have been standing here for 20 minutes trying to put the gas in. You have to hold. We're going to Dubbit Tuning Festival. It's happening tomorrow. And actually one very strange thing. It's a day before. We have all the cars on Lovetka. We're ready. What is this?
So what's your plan for the weekend?
Drift.
Drift.
Destroy the front bumper completely. We have 8 tires, so I think we can do 2 days of drifting.
We did Boogie's exhaust yesterday, but we used my Miata's pipes and they look quite funny. Because they are a bit small. Okay, let's go, yeah? Okay, we are slowly getting there, but first stop, car wash. So basically there's a bit of, how would you call it, chaos?
Like always, pre-event chaos.
We're trying to find our spot for Kevin and shop.
Okay, we are ready, so now the only thing that's left to do is go to the hotel and get some pivotchko. And tomorrow we're here straight from the morning, all day, drifting, shop. Should be a very busy day, very nice. Let's see how tomorrow goes.
Kevin looks sad. I don't want to leave him here.
Good morning everyone. We are fresh and clean and all that, and we are ready to do some job, because here needs to be a shop in 1 hour. And it's not there yet.
What time is it?
It's 8 AM, plus minus.
Yeah, let's put the shop together.
Let's do it, let's do it. Oh no, that's for you now, for your open mind. There you go. There you go. Now you're gonna be very safe, open-minded person. The update is that we are ready to go. The gate just opened, people are slowly coming in. Drift check will start soon.
Okay, a bit of update. This place is kind of dead and it's outside and it's super windy and it's super hot, so we are moving with everything, with the shop and Kevin. We are moving inside to the building. We need to fit Kevin through these doors, and I'm not sure it's gonna fit, but let's try.
Is it already recording? Okay.
Switch. Algún eclipse, ¿sí que? Está buena esta mesita. Qué lindo. El Kevin.
on the same event there is Kuba Przegoński. It's a super. He's a super popular. Kuba Przegoński, he's a super popular and very professional drifter from Poland. He drives for Red Bull and for Orlen, and he drives in...
Is it better than Mr. Boogie?
No.
Okay, then that's okay.
But we're gonna have a ride with him, so let's see what he can do with this GT86 2JZ 1000 horsepower.
GT86 con 1000 caballos. Ah, se da una vuelta con él. Hola.
Okay, welcome, David Kielce Day 2. We just woke up, me and Marek and the boys, we're gonna just go around and show you some cars and maybe talk about them a bit. Let's go.
I am ready for the walk.
Yeah?
Look at this. But I need another expert here. Wait, Adam?
We need the prelude expert.
We need a prelude expert with the... who's ready to walk.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm ready to walk. I have my flip.
So yeah, this is the main venue room, and there is many different smaller rooms with different sort of cars. There is a room for cars with sound systems, a classic car place, and very different rooms. So actually quite good variety of different sort of cars from Europe, from JDM stuff, everything. Yeah. The first thing that caught my eye is this beauty.
Sheesh.
This is how Bozo's car should look like.
Yeah, Bozo's car.
Like, nice, low, really like it. When you have a 7, yeah, there's not much you should do with it. You pretty much just lower it and
put some
nice wheels.
Yeah.
That's it really.
Golfic here.
Golfic, Audi. Actually, that Audi
Muchas gracias por pasar. Llamatito, estamos viendo aquí unos videitos, conversando con la gente, bueno, que va llegando de a poco. Estamos viendo videos de auto. Estamos viendo un canal polaco.
Not fan of the fitment though.
De Polonia.
That's what I don't understand. If you have such a wide fender, why would you put the wheels that much inside? Probably there's something we just don't understand.
Yeah, probably my top 3 favorite cars in the event.
Marek, it's a Volkswagen. You say it's your favorite car.
Not my favorite car that I definitely don't like.
But people like it.
Man, yeah, people like it. I don't know why.
Estamos en chatting.
Man, this is
Vamos a empezar a hacer más videitos de este tipo para que la gente vaya llegando y se vaya acomodando y viendo cositas. Principalmente de auto, tecnología y videojuegos.
Apparently there's an Audi with 2 engines.
También podemos ver de todo.
Yeah, so see, there's an engine.
Yeah.
But come here.
Y además estoy comiendo sushi.
There is another engine.
Look at this guy. I love this.
That's a V6. So there's a V6 at the back. And I think the same V6 at the front.
V6 at the front. Yeah.
How many engines do you want?
Yes.
Okay, move on.
I mean, not a big fan of Audi, but
2 engines is good.
But okay, respectable. You know.
Golfix? No, but this yellow one actually is not that bad.
Not my thing.
Maluszek?
Something about Maluch. I like the cars, yeah,
it's
the
cute.
Maluchs in general, but I don't see myself owning it.
Mm.
Yeah. But there's a very nice one there at the back that I took a picture of.
Oh, the green one?
Yeah, so nice, so nice.
I want to talk about this car for a second.
Which one?
The GT. Man, GT86, you know, people like it, some people don't like it, but this one is a complete build. Look at the color, look at the wheel. Inside of this car is just, man.
Man, that pickup truck is just look at that.
Funny thing is, for the people that watch in the US, this is like just garbage, you know?
Yeah, this is
and for us, like, sheesh, so sick.
And it's so massive. Yeah, like, I mean, here it feels massive. When we were in America, this felt
small,
normal.
It looks like someone would ship it from the US, as it was, and leave it completely.
Yeah. I like that.
Bit
There was
of
this
rust.
other event, I think last year we went to,
Yeah.
and there were a few cars that were literally barn finds, and they were still in the dust.
Yeah.
But so much vibe.
This is something we didn't really expect here, no?
But I actually surprisingly like it. Really.
Yeah, it's a nice something kind of looking. What's that even? I don't even know the model. What model is that?
Huh?
What's
307 or something?
Nah.
I don't know the model. 106? Or 27?
42069?
2137?
69?
Yes. For once, I like a non-polished lip.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. It's satin like whole car.
Very nice.
It's a nice Peugeot.
Sam, there's a very scary beetle.
Scary beetle?
Don't get scared.
Oh.
Look.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
We're just passing by this...
Oh, pierogi! Can you buy it? Sprzedajecie te pierogi? Rozdajecie za darmo? Free pierogi.
Free pierogi.
What? Polish drift events and they give pierogi for free.
This is life.
This is good, man.
Which ones are which?
Pierogi gratis.
Grański, yes.
Są como empanaditas.
Ser, to są z mięsa.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Super, dzięki.
Dzięki.
Okay. Nothing good as much as a good pierogi.
I woke up in the morning, had a coffee, I had a pierog, I looked at some nice cars.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Pam, pam, para. Se ve medio vacío el evento, sí, poca gente. Ahí está, Night Ride. Oh, señorita. Su onda. Pam, pam, pam. Chini Garage. A ver. ¿Qué onda con ese alerón? Ese es como un dive, weón. M. No sé si es como un dive o un Ford, porque el Ford tenía ese alerón y tenía crossboard. No es un crossboard ni cagando, pero el modelo que
Okay, I think this is it with the Davi Tuning Festival. Yeah, we're gonna slowly back, go home, and next week Altrace, which is the biggest event of the year for us. Everything the same, but much bigger scale. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much for watching. No había visto este video. A ver. Pasemos a este canal. Vamos a cambiar de canal. Buena, Cristian. ¿Cómo está, compadre? Estamos viendo unos videitos. Este es parte 2. Esta es la parte 2. ¿Dónde está la parte 1? A ver. ¿Cuál es este? La parte 2.
Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring the video. This is my best friend Masa. I met him a few years ago when he stalked me on Instagram as a follower and triangulated my location through my Instagram stories to meet me and some other car YouTubers I was with when we were hanging out in Tokyo during the Japan trip.
Alright guys, I gotta explain what just happened right now.
Tipo Benjamín,
Mr. Misaki,
estamos transmitiendo
comes by and it's like, oh my god, are you Albo? And he's
lo que
like,
salga,
oh my god,
pero estamos viendo videitos
Fortunately,
de
despite
auto.
the bizarre way that we met,
Estamos
Masa
en
turned
el
out
mundo
to be
drift,
not
en
a
el tuning y
deranged
todo lo
lunatic
demás.
fanboy, but actually a
Así
super
que
funny
le van a gustar
Japanese
los
dude
videitos.
who for some reason spoke perfect English because he lived in America for a
Oye,
few
la
years.
traducción.
And over the past couple years, we've become best friends. He's the Itsuki to my Takumi, the comic relief that balances out my stoic demeanor and cool factor.
Masa is like so cool and awesome.
Masa and I often hang out with our other car friends, who I call the Super JDM Bros, and we do everything
Estos son
together every
canales
single
de
week.
afuera.
We go for
Ando
drives,
regando la siembra.
share laughs,
Buena, Cristian.
Go wrong, right?
Se queda bien
have deep
regadita.
heart
Estos son
talks.
canales de
Like I
afuera que
said,
yo veo,
Masa is basically
Benjamín.
real life Itsuki,
Mira.
and he's the quintessential lonely driver.
Son canales, este se llama Albo, son canales de autos que yo me gusta ver y aparte te recomiendo, si te gustan los autos, este canal que es genial, Night Toy, que son de Polonia, del mismo estilo. Sigamos con
Are you wishing that you weren't a lonely driver? And you...
We often encourage him to go out on dates.
So how's the dates been going, Masa?
Lo wean con Itsuki.
So what's going on right now?
Just using a fucking app.
Bumble. There we go. Oh, he's on Bumble. Oh.
But between his busy new job at Top Rank,
Yeah, I'm a top ranker.
his fashion sense that's ahead of its time,
Dude, I like how you're rocking the Hikers reflective varsity jacket.
Like, I don't wear this to work, obviously, but I wear this
On dates?
and his self-deprecating nature that hints at a deep loneliness, he remains the president of the Lonely Driver Club. But although he's kind of dorky, the Masa I know is also super fun to be with, hilarious, and just one of the most good dudes that I know. We literally have a group chat called The Good Dudes, and he's one of the founding members. And so, I took it upon myself to try to solve his dilemma and end his lonely driver status. I decided to coach him on how to talk to girls, give him a makeover, and then I set up a blind date with a pretty young lady who's also really into cars. And then I told them both I was going to film this whole thing. This was either going to be my best or worst idea ever. Keep watching after the intro to find out which one it was. Hey, I'm Albo. I came to Japan as an English teacher, then moved near Tokyo to pursue my passions. I became a filmmaker because I love cars, Japanese culture, and a good story. I'm lucky enough to live the JDM dream, and so my videos are about my car life in Japan, where I go to car meets and visit shops, do track days and toge runs, build and review cars, and shoot vlogs, short films, and documentaries about Japan's car culture and history. Join me and my friends on our adventures and find out what it's really like in the land of the rising sun. So hop in, fasten your seatbelts, and enjoy the ride.
The Hunter Albo. Pero no funciona la
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
This is Moe. She's not the typical
Ella es
car girl
Moe.
that you've seen in some of my previous
Tenía un
videos.
Silvio.
She doesn't own an RX-8 or an RX-7
Ah,
or a
está mostrando chicas que
350Z,
conducen
and
autos
neither was
deportivos.
she one of my students at a previous time in my
Mira
life,
qué lindo.
or an RX-7 or a car girl that you've seen.
Ya miren cabro. Benjamín, para que
This
cachen.
is Moe. She's not the typical car girl that you've seen in some of my previous videos. She doesn't
Ya. Yo tengo ese auto, el blanco. Yo tengo ese auto en un morado, en un Midnight Purple que se llama. Y tengo un alerón
own
de
an
drift
RX-8
grande.
or an RX-7 or a 350Z, and
Ese mismo tengo. Sí, ese.
neither was she one of my students at a
Qué
previous
bonito,
time in
sí.
my life. But I did meet Moe randomly at
Después,
Daiko
más adelante voy a
Fukuto,
hacer unos
and for
videitos
some
para el
reason
canal.
I recognized her because her
Para el
posts would
canal
often
de
be
YouTube.
recommended to me on Instagram. She's a huge fan of all aspects of car culture, though a bit new to the whole thing. She thinks supercars like
Están
Ferraris
hablando,
and
mira,
Lambos are
si no
super cool,
entiende
and
inglés,
she
le voy a
wants to
explicar
own
un
her own
poquito.
McLaren someday.
Yo tampoco entiendo
But
mucho, pero
she also
entiendo lo que
really
dice.
appreciates the cuteness of
Está
an
hablando de las
Miata,
mujeres que no
and
son
she wants to
típicas de
get one
Japón
as her
porque
first owned
conducen auto,
sports
le
car.
gustan los autos
It turns out that
deportivos y
Moe-chan
no
is also
son...
young, single, and ready to mingle, and she turned out to be super nice and down to earth. Despite this, she said she always still ends up with guys who are jerks.
Porque este loco
Because
igual de
Moe would
repente
also
entrevista a
sometimes
mujeres
ask me questions about this car and that,
y
I
se va a dar
came
unas
up with an
vueltas con
idea to
ella
help her learn about cars and solve her
que le gusta el
relationship
auto.
issues in one fell swoop. I got the idea to introduce her to the one friend who is the most knowledgeable person I know about all
Ahí la
things
está
JDM,
presentando a ella
and
porque este es
talking
un
of course
capítulo sobre
about
ella.
Masa. And so both sides agreed to a blind date, and with the logistical support of my boys at Shogun Autosport, we set the stage for the biggest night of their young life. But first, let's rewind a couple days back, where I set him up with a new fit.
What's up, bro? Alright, so today we're gonna be giving you a bit of a makeover. Let's get you some fresh clothes, and then I also want to get you a haircut
YouTube no me lo traduce.
for the date.
Buena Yamato, autos para todos. Buena Yamato, ¿cómo está, compadre? Un saludo a las señales malísimas. Sí, saludos, Cristian, compadrito.
So you're not gonna be wearing this whole car lover.
Pero YouTube no me traduce la weá.
We're gonna get you some nice clothes here at Uniqlo. Dude, check this out. I actually really like this look over here. The white shoes that really sets it off. Yeah, this is a good look. I quite like this actually.
I like the jeans outer.
I like how the black slacks are kind of like skinny, but the top is a little bit baggy. It's kind of like good balance. Yeah, I would totally rock this as well. This looks good.
What should we wear inside?
Espérenme, cabrón, vamos a tratar de que
this jacket a lot. I want to try this one on.
YouTube tome la traducción. Lo que pasa es que
Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring the video. Like that, I can't.
I want to try this one on. Get a makeover.
Lo que pasa es que parece que el loco tiene acento y YouTube no la toma bien. El audio.
Dude, that's a good look.
Están arreglando porque va a tener una cita con esa mina.
Good look. Kind of look like a K-pop idol, actually. We're gonna
bueno, hay
make
otra
you
transmisión
into
en la
a
tarde.
K-pop
Sí, pues
star,
Yamato, vamos a
and
estar
then we're gonna get you a good date.
haciendo transmisiones de chatting, ¿cómo se llaman?
So
que le puse yo esta. Vamos a estar viendo videos de lo que es relacionado al canal de tecnología, de videojuegos o de auto. En este caso estamos viendo de auto. Pero si también podemos ver cualquier otra cosa y reaccionar y ver cositas juntos. Así que siempre.
I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video.
Fue
Squarespace gives people a powerful and beautiful online platform with which to create your own website. I myself use Squarespace to create websites when I used to do freelance web design. It's incredibly simple to set up, and it includes features that let you connect with your audience and generate revenue through posts. Thanks, Squarespace.
You would say in Japanese, ikemen. Today you're going to be going on a blind date with a very lovely lady.
I have no idea, and I don't know what to expect, but hopefully it goes well.
Don't worry, just be yourself. I'm going to teach you a couple tricks, a couple techniques of how to impress the ladies. And also, we have a budget for today's date, so I would like to give you this budget. Here you go.
Holy shit, you really?
Yes.
Oh my god, really? You gotta be joking. I thought it was like all to myself.
No. Well, if you run out of money, you can come back to me at the ATM.
Sponsored by Alba Media today.
Yep. This date is sponsored by Alba Media. All right, man. This is all you. I'm very excited.
Let's
okay.
go.
So where are we today?
We're at the Shogun Auto.
Yes. So today we are
going to detail my 34.
Yes.
You know, you gotta have to make your car specking clean to, pick up girls, right?
Man, you look good. Look at this guy. Look at his haircut.
Thank you.
Look at you, man. Looking good. I like how you're wearing the driving shoes. Nice. That's actually a nice touch. I think it's good. So we are here at Shogun Auto to, detail your car. So Shogun Auto is the new shop which has been opened up by our friends Jake and Jackie.
Yeah, very good friends.
Super cool dudes. Jake is a race car driver, and they've opened up a shop here in Tokyo. It's a place where you can get wrapping done, where you can get your car detailed, and it's just a super awesome spot. So in this part of the video, we're gonna get Masa's car detailed for his date.
Dude, Jackie, yeah, Alpha, can I take the Julia instead of my 34? Because this is more data feeling.
No. This is our camera car. This is the camera car.
Look at this.
Look at this guy.
Total flex.
So maybe what's gonna happen today is you're gonna realize that, well, who knows? Is JDM good for dates? That's the question. We have set you up with a very lovely young lady. She's very pretty, and it's time to step your game up.
Oh, but yeah.
All right. Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be like to go on a date with this car, hey?
I don't want any girls right now.
Alright, Jake, so what are we gonna do to the car now that we've got it here ready for prep for Masa's big date?
Yeah, for the date, so we're gonna do a wash on the outside, get it all clean, a little bit of dust and stuff from the road on there, so gonna wash that off. Maybe it takes around 35 minutes. From there we do a vacuum on the inside, and that's all the big stuff done, and then the small things we're gonna do just a window clean. You can see on here little bit of grease and things like that. So we get these things off and finish up with the wheel clean and some tire shine. Should be looking good.
A él lo traduce porque él habla inglés, a lo mejor tiene el acento, un inglés más neutro. Pero mira esa máquina, compadre, un sueño. Un GTR. Ya le hicieron cambiar su traje para que se vea bien y manejar esas máquinas. Es que es para impresionar a la chiquilla, pues si va a salir con una mina, me parece. Algo entendí que iba a salir con una mina o el auto de la mina.
So the car is now all done, spick and span. It looks amazing. Seriously looks amazing. Look how clean it looks.
En Japón cuidan mucho las cosas.
All right, Masa. Yes. So I'm going to teach you a couple moves that maybe you can use on the date. Okay, I'm going to teach like a magic trick, which is just a coin trick.
Viewers, this guy right here, it's a real life hitch.
That's right. Get these two.
Yes.
Le voy a hacer un truco más que me impresionara a la mina,
I'm going to keep it in one hand, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to cover my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it jumped.
What?
I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Right.
So the movement.
Hay que decirle al maguito
like
que.
So you can use this as a practice.
Que enseñe un truco para que me impresionara a las mujeres.
1, 2, 3,
4.
Más weón.
Nice.
Which hand? Voila.
Whoa. There you go. There you go. Okay, so hop in my car. I'm going to teach you one of my moves, one of my date moves for going on a drive.
Okay, go ahead.
This tends to work if the lady doesn't know how to drive manual. So, okay, what you want to do, Masa, is you want to put your hand, put her hand, or tell her to put her hand on the knob.
Like this?
Like that, right? And then tell her you'll shift, and then you can just move her hand while she is holding the knob. Okay, so like this. So what you do is you go like that, right? And then you're like, there you go, okay. There you go. See, that's the move. That's the move.
Okay, that's like
that's
step like 3 up the notch for my perspective.
Yep. That's if you're feeling brave, if things are going well. I'll leave it to you. Maybe you can make it happen. So, yeah. Second move you can do on a drive date.
Ese loco, el de gorro blanco, tiene un Honda S2000 amarillo.
Fast pull?
Exactly. So you want a nice open stretch of road. Not like this, not in front of a... Like you don't want to do a pull on a Mustang. Right? So what you're going to do is...
The crowd crusher.
Yep, exactly. we don't want to do any crowd crushers. You're going to look for a nice open stretch of road, maybe on the one gun.
Hell yeah.
And then you're going to put your pedal to the floor and wait for the boost to kick in.
Like you know, we usually do.
Exactly. To that end, I have set up a 360 camera in your car, and so we'll be able to capture your reactions.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Oh, dude.
Let's get this date started, and looks
Le
like
instaló una cámara para verlo en la cita.
The girl who Masa is going to be going on a date with has actually arrived, and I asked her to stop at the Combini just down the street. So first we're going to meet up with her,
en el Combini
and
para
then
comprar
we'll
algo.
just get this date started. So let's go meet Moe. So here we go. This is Moe's car over here. This BMW
La mina tiene un
SUV.
bebé.
Hi, Dei. Okay. Hey guys, okay, so I'm here with Moe-chan, and let's have her just introduce herself just a little bit, and then we'll ask her about her car, and then we'll get our plan going. Genki.
めっちゃ元気。
よかった、今日緊張してる?
Está hablando Japón, loco.
I think it'll be totally fine because our boy over there is really good dude. どんなイメージですか?
どんなイメージ?
そう、今日のデート。
どんなイメージ? なんか車だから、どんなコーナーの攻め方するのか楽しみです。
おお、いいですね。そうだ、自己紹介してもらおう。
はじめまして。なんて言えばいいんだ。萌えです。普段年齢は23歳 で普段大学生をしています。好きな車はマクラーレンが好きです。
JDM とか全然詳しくないよね。
そう、あまり詳しくなくて、ちょっと今日新しい扉を開いてもらおうかなっていう。
あ、いいですね。で、今日今乗ってる車、どんな車ですか？
これは BMW の X3 っていう SUV です。すごい乗りやすい。
スポーツカーとか乗りたいですか？
スポーツカーが本当はいいですね。車高が低い車が好きです。
なんで X3 選んだ？
X3 選んだのはちょっと私じゃなくて親が家族で乗るので乗りやすいやつがいいかな。
今日のデート何をしたい？
何がしたい？ドライブがしたい。ドライブで。
じゃあ、
OK。
Es como que el loco le consiguió una cita al amigo.
Jay, you ready? Watch out.
Hello. はじめまして。
はじめまして。
なんかよろしくお願いします。So awkward.
A little bit awkward.
Yeah.
It's okay.
まさきです。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。萌えです。
よろしくお願いします。まあとりあえず秋葉原の予定だよね、今のところ。
秋葉原？
ね、みたいです。なんかそっちの方が映えるらしいんで。なんかそういったところとかよく行くんですか？
秋葉原ですか？あ、全然行かないです。
わかりました。じゃあ行きましょう。面白いと思うんで。
すごい車がいっぱいだ。コルベットじゃん。これですか？
これです。
かっこいい。
いえいえいえ。いやーもう普通の20年前の日産車ですよ。
¿Por qué no tengo ese auto? ¿Por qué no tengo ese auto? Yo quiero ese GTR.
綺麗。
Cambio mi auto por ese.
もうじゃあ早速なんか時間もあれなんで行きますか？
Yeah, I guess so. Or you guys wanna, I don't know, like introduce yourself? She knows nothing about you.
I don't know. Like you tell me. I'm not that comfortable right now. Well, I kind of introduced her, you know, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I guess while you guys are driving in the car, you guys.
Está nervioso el loco.
ここかっこいい。
あ、本当ですか？
ここかっこいいですね。
いや、ありがとうございます。
かっこいいですね。
どうもどうも。車って結構好きなんですか？どういうのが好きなんですか？
申し訳ないんですけど、外車が好きで。
ああ、いや僕も一番好きな車とか何ですか？
マクラーレンが好きです。
ああ、わかるわかるわかる。
で、一回これ出して、で X3 入れてもらう。
OK。
緊張した？
かっこいいね、あそこ。色が一緒。マッチしててかっこいい。
あ、どこ？
ここの
スタンド？
そう。おとなしく静かな X3 入ります。
First impressions？ ちょっとレベル高すぎじゃね？First impressions？
マッチしてそう。
出して。
わかる。好きな車とか。
申し訳ない。
車って
El alemán tiene la mitad de fibra de carbono y la mitad pintada.
マッチしててかっこいい。
あ、どこ？
ここの
スタンド？
そう。おとなしく静かな X3 入ります。
First impressions？ ちょっとレベル高すぎじゃね？無理よ。Like I was so confident, right up till like she showed up. I was like, okay, that's like, ちょっと。
Dice que estaba con confianza. Hasta que apareció la mina.
I'm not saying it's not my type of anything. It's just like we live in a different spectrum. She's hot. It's not just about the hotness of the girl. It's like it's just about it's super 180 degrees different from me. It's like oh my god. I was like oh no oh my god. What should I talk? Now I'm like nervous. Like I'm way more nervous and excited right now. It's not gonna end well.
This is one hell of a documentary.
ちょっとね一発目にしてはきつくね。
Okay.
住んでるとこどこなんですか？
池袋なんですよ。
マジ？僕池袋練馬のところなんですよ。住んでるの
そう
が。
なんですか。一緒じゃないですか。
めっちゃめっちゃ。
でもナンバー品川。
品川なのが
上品な
前住んでたところが中央区晴海だったんで。
上品なナンバーで。
そう。34あれ34なんでだから34取ってるんですけど。いや全然でこれ自慢っていうのもあれなんですけどなかなか奇跡で僕下まさきなんですよ。そうすごくない？すごいんですよこれ。
すごい。
でしかもこれは340もたまたま偶然で。
すごい。めっちゃ34じゃないですか。
そう超34。
No cacho que voy a estar diciendo.
しかも
そうだからこれ僕が辰巳で入るときもう友達とかもナンバーで一発でバレるから。
確かに。
来たやつ来たわみたいな。まさき来たわ。
34の。
まさき来たってなる。どうぞ。いいっすよ。全然。いい。どうぞ。荷物どうします？そこ。
ごめんなさい、来ちゃった。いいんですか？
いいっすよ。後ろに。
ありがとうございます。
閉めますよ。You gotta be a gentleman. 後ろ置いときますね。
ありがとうございます。
とりあえずね。なるほどね。普通に僕が普段聞いてるのも
聞きたい。
なんか特にそんな
すごい優しい。
そう聞こえなかったらアルムのせいだから。
Jackie, thoughts on this date?
Oh, I'm pretty excited, man.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm excited for them actually.
I'm excited, and Masa's like so nervous right now.
A little bit, yeah. It's a blind date, so has to be. He's actually driving pretty slow too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good for him. Moe is a pretty girl, so you know.
Right.
And wish we can have a part 2 about this.
Yeah.
I think he has a shot. And also, Moe is like a really
She's down to earth.
She's down to earth, and also she likes cars.
Yeah.
That's the main thing for Masa. We all love cars here.
Yep.
So he got a good shot because you can just talk to Moe about JDM knowledge and stuff.
Yep.
I think you get a pretty good shot, I'd say.
I think so.
What's on your mind? Seems like your feeling starts to fade out. The diamonds in your eyes, do they wanna let go? Wanna let go? Right here and now. The city told me that you wanna let go.
Y aquí tiene una segunda parte el video, vamos a verla pero rápido.
And so my video is and
運転するの好きなんですか？
結構好きですね。練習したいです。
あ、そう。Yeah, not.
ください。注意してください。
枕。At least that's okay. 何でもいいみたいな。で、どうするでちょっと頼むです。
Ya, pongamos otro video de este mismo compadre, de algo. Pero uno que sea bueno, pongamos uno bueno. Japanese Car Care. ¿Qué, la novia?
Give us the full tour, Mike.
Pero están con simuladores, Uno que estén de verdad. Vamos a poner uno de Night Trade. Vámonos con USA Trip. ¿Fueron a Estados Unidos? ¿Y si te puedo mandar un video para que lo reacciones? ¿Sobre qué? Hikaru, mándalo nomás. ¿Sobre qué sería? No debe ser una weá que nada que ver, porque que no podamos ver acá, po. La idea es que la podamos ver. Pam, 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 pam. Parte 2.
Thanks for joining us here today. It's been 3 years since we've been able to come to this event. It got cancelled for the Olympics because this area was used for Olympic related stuff. Obviously for the past 2 years we haven't been able to run it. Love Live characters seem to be slightly falling in popularity, maybe? I don't know, there might be a different section. This is a 4-door GTR.
¿A dónde me lo voy a mandar, Alex?
This is a Toyota Platz. Like a headlight cancel and full wrap.
Por el... Ah, pero chat de Twitch.
Yeah, the interior is still dead stock, but the rest of it, yeah, it really sticks out. I get the feeling this kind of look would be more palatable overseas.
Ah, pero Alex,
compared to
ya
the
veo si no hay
typical
problema con esta weá
Hitachi look.
de...
Alright, so this next section is all Hatsune Miku, who is for some reason still popular.
Espera.
So...
Hatsune Miku. Oye, Alex, no hay problema con ver este video, pero se ve como el forro, po, weón. Si esa es la weá, mira. Si lo ponemos, se ve y se escucha como el forro.
Hola amigos de Tierra Nuestra, me pillaron ayudando a un buen hombre.
Puta, si lo encontráis en mejor calidad lo podemos ver. Si igual estos videos son buenos, me cago en la risa, pero se ve muy mal, weón. ¿Ya qué queréis que haga, weón? La cosa no... Pero que esta weón, ya, ya, lo vamos a ver después, veámoslo. Si dura 3 minutos, pues esta weón, ¿no? Que dura 3 minutos. Si es cortito, ya veámoslo, Alex. Si no hay problema, pero es que se ve muy mal. Ya.
Señor director, whenever you want, run the tape. Ahora video pelado.
Esta weón es buena, me cago en la risa.
Hola amigos de Tierra Nuestra, me pillaron ayudando a un buen hombre. En San Juan no existe una fuerte tradición gastronómica.
Más encima se escucha como robótico, po, weón.
Con platos típicos como la pizza pepperoni, la cheeseburger y el sushi de campo. Pero sin lugar a dudas que la comida típica de San Juan es la empanada de pino. Soy Paul McDowell y los invito a conocer más acerca de este fantástico alimento. Bienvenidos a Tierra Nuestra.
Paul McDowell. Esperemos que se vea, perdón por la calidad del video, pero así está. Tierra Nuestra.
Y aquí estoy junto a don Marco Antonio Pino, el dueño de las mejores empanadas de pino de San Juan. ¿Por qué son tan buenas sus empanadas? Porque son de puro pino. Efectivamente, porque en junio de cada año un miembro de la familia, o sea, un pino, es sacrificado para convertirse en el relleno de la empanada. Y este año le tocó el turno al menor de la familia, Carlitos Pino, que está a punto de ser cercenado. ¿Cómo se siente?
La cara de hueón.
Tranquilo. Y entonces comienza la extracción del pino mediante el uso de una máquina de moler carne. El producto final será usado para cocinar la empanada por cualquier vieja de San Juan.
La empanada de San Juano.
Si bien es cierto, esta es una faena que requiere de mucho esfuerzo, todos los pinos se sienten orgullosos de ser parte de este proceso. ¿Cómo te sientes?
A ver, esta weá me tirar copyright por la música, ojalá que no.
Porque este es un negocio familiar
por la cueca.
Por don Augusto Pinochesterton,
Pinochesterton.
el año pasado provocando gran alegría en San Juan. Claro, porque se aseguraron empanadas por varios meses. La crianza y el engorde de los pinos es un proceso bastante exigente.
¿Qué weá está comiendo puras verduras?
Por la mañana, los pinos que serán sacrificados son alimentados con cáscaras toneladas de papas seleccionadas para asegurar una carne de buena calidad y baja
Sanguano.
saturada.
Oh.
¿Qué pasa cuando no muere nadie y hay escasez de pino? La familia entonces tiene que recurrir al pino congelado. Bueno, él es don Diego Pino y lleva más de 7 meses congelado en caso de que se produzca escasez de pino. Pero él no está muerto, sino que está congelado esperando su momento. Vamos a intentar conversar con él. Don Diego, ¿cómo se siente? Don Diego, ¿cómo está? Bueno, está concentrado, todo un profesional. Y ya tenemos la empanada recién salida.
Está más pegado el pobre viejo.
Hecha con auténtica carne de pino. Probémosla. Qué rico.
A ver. Sigamos con el otro video. Vamos con este.
If you've ever seen the Itasha videos before, you'll know, but I'll tell you again. Hatsune Miku is a virtual idol.
La empanada de pino
Who started off
Chercheston.
as like a voice software that you could make your own songs with, but her voice, for some reason, was almost perfect for anime-style songs and remixes. And she became
Hatsune
very
Miku.
popular. She had her own live performances with these holograms. If you remember the concert with Snoop Dogg and
Al quizás le gustan los juegos de Hatsune Miku, a mí no me gustan mucho.
concerts like that.
No soy tan otaku, soy japo, me gusta la cultura y todo, pero tan metido no soy.
Up on stage, and they're very popular. I think recently they
Igual
just
pintó
had
un
one
auto así.
recently, finally.
La empanada de pino
They were
Chercheston.
able to have one. And as you can see, there is a lot of merch you can collect and decorate. Okay, this one's a bit more subtle. One version of Hatsune Miku is Snow Miku, like a snow version. And he has the
Creo que ahora el que está a cargo de la empanada un tal Marco Antonio.
S15.
¿Cuál Marco Antonio?
You go the K11 March.
Yokohama. Un Nissan
Take off
March.
the sticker and it just sort of looks like a club spec racing car, doesn't it? This is Kana from Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Now, Kana is one of those, on the internet they joke about, it's a 600-year-old dragon, witch, but she looks like she's 7. Well, that's literally what she is. Tiny little Honda Beat K car towing a equally tiny
K
little
car.
Motocompo.
Mira esa moto.
Now I think that these characters on this particular car are like anthropomorphized versions of the car itself. So if you look at the one on the girl on the Motocompo, she has the Motocompo handles for like antennas and the key in the back of her head. These are and the key goes there. So it's like a human version of a Motocompo. I don't know what the load towing capacity for a Beat is, but I'm going to guess that that's about it. So it's fairly popular to swap the engines and wheels and suspension on these things to something from a bigger bike, which you can legally do because these little 50cc's don't have any kind of inspection, so you can kind of get away with it. And this one's been converted with
Son de 50 centímetros cúbicos.
an electric rear hub. And the character on this one
Y
is
esa
from
eléctrica.
an anime called Bakuon, which is all about,
Bakuan.
I haven't read it, but it's I think it's about like a group of high school girls who all ride sports bikes, which is a parody of another popular anime called K-On, which is about a group of high school girls in a high school band. So there's many layers upon layers upon layers in these cars. Well, I mean, sometimes it's just I like girl put on car, but other times there's a lot of parody and in jokes. Alright, this Hi-Jet is, like I was saying before, like a layer of parody. Shinohara is the fictional company from Patlabor.
Básicamente era una serie de anime que parodiaba a otros. Cacha SRX8, como si nada. ¿Verdad, eh? ¿A cuál te refería? ¿El rojo? Es un RX7, pues.
Crow here is from one of the movies, and it was the crow that belonged to the main antagonist. Alright, this Subaru Legacy.
Un Legacy Subaru.
It's got the classic Subaru World Rally livery on it, but I believe it's been done up as a Girls and Panzer car. So, Girls and Panzer, as the name suggests, if you don't know,
Un Civic Type R.
it's about a bunch of high school girls who, instead of, you know, playing volleyball or something like that for their...
Mira, yo tengo un conocido, a ver si le encuentro el Facebook, cabrón. Yo tengo un conocido que tiene su auto así. Este loco le gusta el derrape. Mira, a ver, les voy a mostrar una foto del auto de este loco, del Mati. Salió hasta en las últimas noticias, pues en el diario, pues, lo entrevistaron. A ver, Mati. Este. Ya, pues, a ver. Tiene su... Bueno, tiene fotos de Matías. Ahí tiene su auto, un Silvia, mira. Lo tienen ahí con anime, ¿viste? Lo tiene con Evangelion. Su Silvia. Ese era un Legacy, sí, un Legacy.
World War II tanks. Who is Brian Narita? Is this one of those? Okay. Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, there's horses on it. So it's actually set up as a wheelchair vehicle. So this is a Mazda Carol.
Narita.
I'm guessing that the driver of this car needs it to be wheelchair accessible for some family personal reason. But at the same time, he's decorated up with characters from Uma Musume. Now, what does that mean in Japanese? Well, Uma means horse, and Musume means girl. And it's a series that became popular recently. It's been pushed really hard by the company that did it. There's mobile phone games and all sorts of promotions and stuff like that. And essentially, the characters in there are named after real...
¿Qué onda ese auto? Es como un Rolls Royce, la punta.
Racehorses. Like famous racehorses, many of which are still alive.
Esos K-Car.
Manhattan Cafe.
Esos son autos de solo del mercado Japón, no llegan acá a esta web.
So her name is Manhattan Cafe, Biwa Hayahide. So just like overseas, racehorses in Japan also have weird names on purpose. Agnes Tachyon. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I think it might be safe to say this is probably the most unique car in Japan right now. There is maybe no car weirder than this. Which is a big call, I know. It's good to see Yazawa Nikko still popular. I think Love Live
Una empresa, un WRX.
is not seeing as many cars here anymore. Well, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see by the end of the day who is the most popular. Once again, Saber from Fate. Insert word here. This is Tiamat. Again from the same series.
Una RX7. A ver, dice... Ese era un Legacy. Recuerdo el Mazda Carol, pero es una versión antiquísima. Un Swift. ¿Un Mazda Carol? ¿Cuál es ese? Pues lo voy a buscar, Benjamin, ¿eh? ¿En serio? No conozco este auto. ¿Este auto llegó a Chile? ¿El Mazda Carol? ¿Ese auto llegó a Chile? Nunca lo vi. Si tú dices que es antiquísimo, pero aquí esto se ve moderno, pues ¿cuál será antiguo? ¿Uno de los 80 o no? No conocía este modelo. Este modelo no llegó a Chile, supongo.
So Hatsune Miku is not only found on
Cachoneo.
she's also found on actual GT racing cars in Japan by Good Smile Racing. Now, Good Smile also make a lot of these sorts of products, merchandising for
Y ese tampoco sé qué auto es.
Miku and stuff like that.
Dice G.
And the GT car is
Un
actually driven
370,
by
un Nissan.
one of my favorite drivers.
Uno de mis conductores favoritos. Naudi Gucci.
So the character has various evolutions over the years. There's a lot of different designs. Always with the signature pigtails. If you do have one of these cars, the ideal number plate to get
En uno de
is
estos autos, la placa de número ideal para obtener
this
es
plate here, 3939. If you can get
2929.
3939, because 3 in Japanese, 3 you can pronounce it mi, 9 is ku, so miku miku.
Ah, Miku Miku.
Car, that's the number plate.
El auto Miku Miku Car.
See, once again, look.
Esos eran de los S2000.
Miku Miku. Various evolutions of the character. You know, it's a constant thing that they do.
Así es.
New outfits, new designs. But the standard
Es
sort of
súper
colours
famoso.
are this,
Hakune
blue
Miku allá.
pink.
¿Por qué tiene un teclado? ¿El loco toca teclado? Cacha, qué weá, no te podéis sentar ahí, po. Es una autoexposición, no es para usarlo. Ponle una huevita. Cacha. ¿Notan la cantidad de figuras que tiene ese auto? Miren. A ver, vamos a buscarlo afuera. Miren esa cantidad de figuras que tiene ese auto. Como les dije, yo soy... igual me gusta la cultura japo, el estilo de auto y todo. Pero no soy tan japo. Pero en mi auto... ¿A dónde está? Ahí está. Pero en mi auto, que es japo, le puse un mono americano. Mira, ese es mi auto, chiquillo. Mi miatita, piolita. También tengo mi figurita ahí que me está acompañando cuando conduzco. Esa es. Tengo a Deadpool ahí sentado en el tablero de mi auto mientras manejo. Y va leyendo. Deadpool. No tengo ninguna figura japo, pero le podría poner otra más. Pero ya, llenarlo no. Mira esa cantidad comparada con eso.
I'm pretty sure that
Mini
the
Cooper.
most, maybe if not the most popular, at least the one with the most explosive growth here at this year's HoloLive characters. Now, if you don't know what a VTuber is,
Es un capuchino, ¿no? Un Daihatsu
I don't
capuchino.
even know how to start explaining it.
Ahí está un
I've
Honda
tried to
S2000,
before,
póngale. Ahí hay un Honda S2000. Bonito, hermoso.
but it never comes out right. But it will be... Okay, well, it's obviously it's not Kirby. By the way, this is a real drift car. See
A
the marks on
Kirby.
the door from drifting? I see this car in Nico quite a lot.
Es un auto de verdad de drift, dijo, porque claro, tiene las marcas ahí en la puerta.
The TRD parts on it.
Potenza. Potenza. Miku Miku, una moto.
These, American style custom sports bikes are not uncommon to see, especially on
Una
weekends.
Kawasaki.
So here we have a VIP style Aristo slammed
Un Mercedes.
on Abflug wheels, but instead of
¿Es un Mercedes o un Lexus?
just being straight black, it has Agnes Tachyon on it.
Es un Lexus.
And this Porsche style front bumper, which suits it pretty well, I think. Never
Mira, es
thought
un
I'd
Viper.
see a
Mira,
Viper.
tremendo motor. Pues un 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Esa weá es B10, pues weón. Lo mejor es el soporte para levantar el capó y el palo. Tiene unas letras japo.
Here at an Itacha show, but here we are.
Un Dodge Viper, pues weón. Dato curioso, ese auto se prohibió en un par de años, no tengo la cifra exacta, pero en los años, o en 1 o 2 años, se dejó de fabricar porque era muy peligroso, el auto no tenía nada de seguridad. Y Estados Unidos no lo permitió hasta que le pusieron sistemas de seguridad y se pudo vender nuevamente.
This is about as red, white, and blue as you can get.
Dodge
So the
Viper
character
era
in
un
this
auto muy
one,
poderoso sin control.
From a series called Princess Connect,
Princess Connect.
which apparently is a role-playing game, which I've never heard of. Obviously this guy has. Without the design on it, a very cool looking Audi. I know some people think adding Amelia on it would
Audi.
add to the way it looks. Still a pretty serious car in its own right. There you go, another Euro. Matsuri from HoloLive. And once again, like a lot of the cars we saw at the
Y acá en Sudamérica le pegan un auto vacío de Toretto en el vidrio de al lado, así cosa que cuando baja el vidrio, sube el vidrio, aparece queda Toretto ahí.
using the car hard.
Allá puro japo y acá a Toretto.
And
Está bonito, sí.
some fairly serious Hankook rubber.
Apex Legends.
It's been very well used, so yeah, look at all the damage there on the wrap. So
Tiene su sticker de Apex Legends.
this is a
Yo
real
le voy a poner este
track
sticker a mi
spec
auto.
M3 that happens to be an Itasha as well. Imagine being overtaken by this on the track.
Se lo vamos a poner atrás.
Imagine
Para el
this
que vaya atrás mío vea este
late
sticker.
braking and like sliding around the outside of you. And I guess that'd be just like another day in Forza.
Ese sticker. Pornhub.
Don't really see too many alphas either.
Alfa Romeo.
CC from HoloLive, and also once again, look at this.
El
Big
Vito.
brake kit and very well used Duretzes. An import style Integra with the K-On girls on it. So K-On, that was popular like when I first moved to Japan. What series is this? Alright, I had to look this one up. So on this, I know it's a Daihatsu, it's a Mira Gino, but I had to look it up on my phone. This is from a series called Aikatsu. And it's an arcade game
Y un
with
juego de arcade.
collectible cards. And I'm reading this off Wikipedia.
¿Idea mía o se caló?
The game revolves around using collectible cards featuring various clothes to help aspiring idols pass auditions. And there was an anime for it as well, apparently. I think one of the nicest touches of the
Quiero abrir la ventana
strawberry
porque
wheels.
va a llegar el brillo atrás. ¿Qué wea fue eso?
There was an strawberry for it as well, apparently. I think one of the nicest touches of the
Weón, esa wea es League Glove, esos labiales que ocupaban antes chiquitito como una fresa las mujeres.
painted strawberry wheels.
Una frutilla.
Arashi. These are fairly popular in the Love Live world. These are called Nesoberi,
Love Live se
which
llaman.
means, I believe, to lie down.
Nesoberti. No sé qué wea son,
Which
es
is
un
what
pulpito,
which
mira.
is what they are doing. This character,
Un Subaru
from
Impreza.
some kind of, I thought, quite esoteric anime that came out a while ago. As you can see, she has prosthetic hands, and her job, I think, is to, I think I might get this wrong, to write letters
¿De qué anime
from
ese no cacho?
humans, and like from that she learns what it is to be human or something like that. I don't know. I tried watching it, I couldn't really get into it. Is that? It is. Sakura Taisen X Trail.
Sakura
That's
Taisen.
cool. Man, Sakura Taisen hasn't been
Una Nissan
around
X
for a
Trail.
while. Yeah, really cool. The characters were very distinct, and some of the games that were out for it were really cool as well. This is a Suzuki Wagon R, and this one's been done up in the Arc Knight series. And look at this, he's got a Arc Knights written in katakana in the
Ah, pero ese no es un sticker, ese wea, cortaron el capó, de raja.
and full interior as well.
Oh, no está feo ese,
style would
está
have been
decente por lo menos.
Dress up.
Pero mira esa rueda, weón. A mí no me gusta ese tipo de camber, está tan ancho, tan bajo el auto que las ruedas llegan a tener el camber. ¿Cómo se llama? Bueno, el eje, hacia afuera, posterior, no me acuerdo buen nombre.
This style of
Negativo, ¿no? Bueno,
car. But now it's
Muy
Itacha.
bajo, po, no voy a andar con esa rueda así. Po.
You can see there's a lot of different
Tenéis que
sort of
andar bajo, pero no
styles that
tanto.
these
Po.
cars can go for. I mean, the classic angled up from the front wheels.
Mira, igual eso para mí son súper bajos porque la rueda se mete dentro del tapabarro. Ya que queda ras, te creo.
Cord wagons were also popular in the same sort of time as that Suzuki was. They have a small cult following, but it is very cult. We're trying to spot where the Ita is on this V-dub. Ah, here we go, rear window. Ah, so very, very subtle on the rear
Es
window.
bien sutil, no se notaba.
Can you see it? Difficult to see, that's Lammy from HoloLive. It seems that the Euro guys like to be a little bit less ostentatious with their designs. Which is understandable because modern European cars look pretty good without anything on them at all. Once again, Fubuki from HoloLive. Honda Forza scooter.
Una moto con sidecar.
With Lucky Star.
Lucky
A
Star.
series that arguably kicked off a new age of anime.
Lucky Star, dice.
Back in the early 2000s. One thing I think it's cool is when they take like a very small particular part in a series and make it their entire subject. So Devil Homura from the Madoka series.
Serie Madoka.
Another Wagon R. Looks very simple from the side, but go around the back. And it's his favorite girl, Ritsu, from K-On! I don't know, what do you think? Would this be like an anti-road rage thing? Like if you're driving behind this car and you saw that in the rearview mirror, what would you do?
Huh.
Do you think it'd make you less likely to rage at the car in front or more?
Caleta series que no cacho algunas, ¿no?
One thing I do find is that fans of Rem,
Fanáticos de Ram. The Mary Zero.
Now, what is the appeal of this particular character? Well, so to explain the appeal of a character like Rem, it's sort of like, hey guys, do you want a girlfriend who is cute and also a maid and can also fight demons and stuff and is also a demon? Well, cool, here you go, here she is. Oh, also, there's another one of them, there's two of them. She has a twin. She looks at you. Look at this, she has those eyes where they track you.
Claro.
She is also
Como que estuviera mirando todo el rato.
this video. Rem has seen things.
O se mueven.
She is also judging you.
Ah, se mueven.
She is also judging you for watching this video. Rem has seen things.
Brígido.
And whatever you're into, do you like
Ya cochino, ya le
girls
puso
who are
la
also
zanahoria ahí.
bunnies or girls who are also cats?
Conejita.
It's all up to you. The choices are wide open. All right, here's another Alto Works, once again in Uma Musume. This time it is.
Y ese caballo ahí está más tieso.
Mejiro Doba.
¿Ah? Mejiro
Now remember,
Dobe.
these are all real horses,
Dobe.
and some of them are still alive. Like, imagine if a cartoon came out with characters called like Seabiscuit and Farlap, and there were girls wearing maid outfits. Oh, and by the way, they do actually have races in the series as well, and they run wearing these outfits. And this is a mobile game, by the way. Yeah, also the horse girls sing as well, like they're idol singers. Now I would like this Aristo, but unfortunately it's Asuka Shinikami Langley. It's the newer version of Asuka, which I don't like. I like the older version. Still though, kinda cool. Working? Wow, I never thought I'd see Itasha for working. So this is a series that's set in a family restaurant.
En un Honda Civic.
It's kind of cool.
Un Cosmos.
Salt Lake style SVX.
Ah, no, un Subaru SDX. Parecía la punta de un coso. Huele.
It has all the information on there in English. So a lot of the Jeeps you see in Japan were originally built in Japan.
In Japan.
After the war. Yakunara Japan.
¿Qué había atrás?
After the war.
Ah, un S2000. Azul.
Yakunara Magukapu Mo.
Está Jimmy.
Don't tell me this is an anime about. Oh, it is. So this is an anime about pottery. If you start
Cualquier anime, por loco, yo no cacho tanto anime.
high school girls do
High school
insert
girl?
activity here, anime or manga for everything. You're right. And this one is about pottery or manga for everything. School girl. If
Pero
you're sort of thinking,
este es un pequeño anime sobre una
sounds like
cerámica
there's a
pensando
high
sobre
school
hombres.
girls do, you know, insert activity
Ah,
here,
pero
anime
chicas de
or
secundaria,
manga for
High School Girl.
everything. You're right.
Es que hay una serie que se llama High School Girl.
There is a niche anime for absolutely everything out there. And the genius of that is when they make merchandise, they can just make the cups. And people will buy them. As you can see, running. Alright, horses.
Running.
Horses everywhere. Oh, that's why there was a car before with rice shower written on it. It's the name of one of the horses. Aha. I don't know, I guess rice shower is popular. I don't really follow Uma Musume.
Mira un RQ8 atrás, amarillo.
You got
Pero
horses
ese alerón, weón. No es muy lindo, que digamos.
You got horses in the back.
Tiene caballo en la parte de atrás.
Brand new GR Yaris. Given a rice shower.
Ya, un GR Yaris, pues.
And this guy is actually playing a horse race being called through the stereo. Now, why would suddenly, you know, a game and anime about horses, like horse racing, become so popular? I don't know. I'm just guessing and say it could be the fact that you know, the horse racing industry has a decent bit of money
Igual la moto dice
to
Movistar.
spend on, you know, promotion, and in this case, it seems to have worked pretty well. This is a Daihatsu Essay, and I believe that when the Essay was
¿Cómo
sold
dijo?
at the
Daihatsu.
time, it was Daihatsu Essay. Have worked pretty well. This is a Daihatsu Essay.
Daihatsu.
And I believe that when the Essay was sold at the time, it was the
Daihatsu.
cheapest car you could buy.
Daihatsu.
And so for that reason, there's a lot of them.
Daihatsu.
And I don't know, I think they look kind of cool. Look at this entire section full of them. I didn't know it had blown up like this. I mean, it's been 3 years since there's been one of these shows. So I guess tastes have changed during that time. Matikane Tannhauser.
Makitan.
Yeah, like I said, the names of horses over here are just as ridiculous as they are overseas.
Ahí viene el RQ8.
And here's an unholy combination of racing and itasha, which honestly, this works really well. Scissor doors is still a thing. Actually, that's a smart
Ah, no, mostró el
idea.
RQ8.
On the scissor door, so you can put the character on there. Normally it would look like that, but then when you open the scissor doors, they stand up straight. That's a good idea. That's clever. I like that. So this row from the Nijisanji VTuber group.
Nijisanji.
There's two main groups in Japan,
VTuber.
Nijisanji and HoloLive. And I could be wrong, but I think HoloLive was the second one to start, but has become arguably more popular in the mainstream, as far as mainstream goes for these sorts of things. So VTubers, there's many of them. There's many different personalities and character designs. There's VTubers that are god-level interstellar beings who could
Nivel Dios.
destroy the world accidentally if they make a mistake. And other ones who are basically a human version of a dog or a cat and like to play video games. So whatever your tastes are, you can find something. So Toyota Pro Box with the TRD livery on it. But it's Rosen Maiden, which was a huge internet meme back in the early 2000s. If you're on 4chan. Non Biori, wow, okay.
4chan.
What do you think? Crowns suit the Ita should look pretty well, I think. Aha, we're back with the famous Horshaw Marine 4-door R34. He's, unfortunately, he's had to change the wheels. He said he had to sell the 19s. So these ones, they still look okay. They suit the car, but I think the older ones look better. Apparently he said he's going to be getting the rest of the car wrapped soon as well. So yeah, some of these cars are done in a similar way to how you'd get tattoos done. You do the main design first.
Tattoos done.
And then do the rest of the car. Cost anywhere from, depending on the design and how complicated it is, between like $4,000 to $6,000 on average for a full car wrap. So if you don't want to get it all done in one go, which is understandable. So even just like front $3,000 to $6,000, and then you've got things like the roof and the windows and the boot lid. Like for a good one, for the good full color, I cut. You can see this is like an upscaled image if you look really close. So if the design is simple, it won't cost too much. So this Mazda has been done up in the old Mazda Astina race car livery. Well, it's like inspired by that. It was an old Mazda. This one has Nino car. Who is this? Oh, that's Burst Angel. Oh, geez, okay. I remember that. Burst Angel had a character that looked like a cowgirl. I remember that one. I don't remember this one.
Ocean color.
I'm loving this absolute confliction of what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. It's great.
No, pero nunca le arregló amarillo.
Anime and cars and late 1990s dance music. I'm having a good time right now, I gotta tell you. Alright, here's a weird one. Benz with Horo. I think they remade Spice and Wolf fairly recently. Right, so there's a new series of Spice and Wolf coming out soon. And Hollow the Wolf Girl, very popular. A little bit more wholesome maybe than your average one of these sorts of characters. Is Sword Art Online still popular? I know it became quite popular overseas for a while.
Oh, ese está súper aguayado hoy.
Wait, is this Alice from Niji Sanji?
Alice,
yeah,
Alice
the whole
de Niji Sanji.
look of Alice from Alice in Wonderland is very popular.
No los cacho eso.
And
Es muy popular, no la
conozco. She's out of copyright, so it's kind of easy to use if you want. And
¿Cómo no tiene derechos de
this
autor?
one is from Niji Sanji, another another VTuber. What would you do if you pulled up to the campsite and you saw a
Xenoblade Chronicles? Mira. Buena.
Hilux
De un
parked
jueguito.
there. Oh, yeah, that's not a Hilux, it's a Nissan. Nice chaser. On, let's see, as a car person, I have to point out the nice new SSRs and the Supra brake conversion. I think everyone else here today, would prefer to look at the Niji Sanji wrap. Mark II wagon, also on brand new SSRs. This is interesting. Mazda brakes. Looks like he's had to shave a bit off there to fit those wheels though. like he's had to shave a bit off there to fit those wheels though. Yeah, I do like it when the cars have those little, you know, little name brand bolt-on
Mira, un
parts.
Mietita.
It
Un
does add a lot to
MX5
them.
rojito.
Yeah, it's not just a
Como el
regular
mío.
car with stuff stuck on it, you know? Or at least if they make it look like a race car. One thing that has kind of fallen out of fashion is accessories. See how this guy's got the BMX on the top? Like, there was sort of a thing going for a while where people had, you know, snowboards and things like that on their roof racks that were also wrapped to match the car. I think it might make a comeback soon, but I don't know, we'll see. This is a Toyota Fun
Mira esa llanta.
Cargo.
Son como futuristas.
Similar car to a Yaris or an Echo. We saw this Supra last time in Nagano. Yeah, Fun Cargo, similar to the Vitz as a base car, just big in the back. Ooh, another Chaser.
Otra diva cazadora.
Diver Diva. This is another Love Live car, and similar to IRL idol groups, they often will have these like subgroups of 2 or 3 of the characters that they'll, you know, push because they have some sort of good chemistry or, you know, contrast to them or something like that. It is indeed a rabbit hole that is easy to fall down. This character's name is Subaru.
El personaje se llama
she's
Subaru.
on a Roadster. Also, probably a lot of
En
you
su
already know this,
roster
but Subaru
probablemente.
is
Muchos de
the
ustedes ya lo
Japanese
saben,
name
pero
for
Subaru es un nombre japonés.
the Pleiades
Para él,
star cluster.
cúmulo de estrellas de las playeras. De los
So it's not just the star cluster.
Pleiades. O Pleiades, no sé qué va a decir.
So it's not
Pleiades.
just the car brand.
Así que no es solo la marca del automóvil. así.
Why is there a Civic here
Un Civic
with
Key.
nothing on it? Well, you've just been overtaken by this on the racetrack.
High school drum move.
This being a Civic, right? He hit the brakes really late, went up the inside, pulled around you. Because he's lightweight, he's already on the gas, and he pulls away. And you have high school girls laughing at you. Just imagine that. So this Aristo, as you can see, some of these cars will borrow, you know, themes from other tuning car styles. Kawaii fitment. So instead of, you know, camber gang or something like that, it's cute fitment. And this one has
La pandilla Camber.
Ayame from HoloLive.
HoloLive.
Yodazo. Sakura Miko.
Sakura Miko.
Now, I don't even know what this is. It's a Toyota. Alright, my knowledge is failing me right now. It looks, I thought it was a Daihatsu, but it's not. What is this? Toyota. I'm just going to guess that this was a rebadged Daihatsu with Toyota's name on it. This is very retro. Votoms. Oh, very classy indeed.
Hope you enjoyed part 1 of Itasha Tengoku 2022. Don't miss part 2 where I
Tan bueno
reveal
los
the
con
Norio Itasha that I
con estilo
edited
anime.
in this show.
Muy cargado
Hit
algunos,
subscribe so
sí.
you don't miss
Se le
that.
dan mucho
And
color.
check out
Ya chiquillos, espero que hayan estado bien. En esta transmisión random que salió vimos hartos videitos de auto. Vimos un videito de humor ahí que nos pasó el Alex. Muchas gracias por pasar, chiquillos. Esto fue un experimento del primer video en chatting. Vamos a estar haciendo más en diferentes horarios. No solamente a este horario, sino también en la noche. Y vamos a ir viendo videitos. Así que si tienen videos que quieren que reaccionen, vayan guardándolos para que los vayan enviando cuando estemos en vivo. Ya chiquillos. Así que nos vemos por ahora. Muchas gracias por pasar. A los chiquillos, al Benjamín, al Alex, al Yamato, al Cristian, al Alex, bueno, y Caruto. Y muchas gracias por pasar. Esta fue un experimento más y una transmisión más de Tecno Gamer on Wheel. Nos vemos, hasta la próxima.
お前と歌った一人ぼっちの